Sight, just
right.
playing.
Welcome back to the To Be Fair show.
Yeah, no open gym.
No open gym today. Gym is closed, but we being fair. Before we get started, I'm your host, Johnny P.
Over here, Real.
It's Q.
And we back. Before we get started, we'll tell everybody tap in with us on all social.
You didn't shoot the guns this time.
I don't never shoot guns.
You said,
oh, yeah.
You do that like every single time.
No, you're right. I was seeing that, there was everything didn't go like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it just threw me off.
Yeah, we gonna get back on track. We're gonna get back on track. Before we get started, y'all tap in with us all social media at the To Be Fair Show. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. Subscribe, hit the like button, leave us a comment below, and hop into the chat. All super chats get read immediately. And chat, it go down in the chat too.
The chat be turned up.
We get active. Special announcement. We got the Tubies.
Yes, sir.
December 20th.
This shit gonna be turned.
It's gonna be turned. I got.
So we're doing the uppity dress joint, right?
Oh yeah,
the uppity dress joint.
Put the suits on.
The uppity dress joint.
When
you say that, what do you mean by that?
It's a black tie event.
Okay, black tie. I like that.
Yeah. I was up on the internet. I was internet the other day looking at what I'm telling you.
Chat GPT?
No, not Chat GPT.
Oh, just the internet.
I was on Pinterest.
The regular internet.
Just the regular internet.
The regular internet. And I was trying to see what swag I was gonna go with. You know what I mean?
Which one what time period did you choose?
Hey, I thought about going to the old school retro joint, but I ain't gonna do
that.
You
going Steve Harvey?
Zoot suit?
Steve Harvey?
No. I ain't gonna kill him kill him all the way dead. I ain't trying to kill him dead.
Okay.
But I'm gonna kill him though.
Now the Steve Harvey chopper suit be crazy. Like go ahead.
December 20th. Y'all come see Rail's chopper suit.
All right.
We gonna get it lit. Hey,
you was on World Star back in the day. You know that.
But we gonna be the 2 weeks, December 20th. Y'all come check us out. Free event.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna drop the address here shortly. But hey, we want all y'all to come. We got some great.
We ain't saying that we bringing strippers.
I ain't saying that.
We ain't bringing strippers.
I ain't saying that all. We got awards. We got some good awards. We got some good awards.
But strippers are friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some stripper friends. So
you do? Listen, if y'all would like to purchase the VIP green room package, then we might have some of Quinn's friends in there.
I'm a great friend, guys.
And he like them thick too. Just putting that out there.
So like full body BBW. Like what we mean by thick?
Hey, what's the? Damn, I ain't gonna get myself.
Thick. Thick.
I don't know. Hey, is it thick built like a woman or like built like a refrigerator thick?
It's built like a woman. A real woman's supposed to have stretch marks, and we're just gonna end it there. We can circle back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There you go.
Shout out to my homie Peaches down in Rock Hill. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Shout out Peaches.
Shout out Peaches.
Hey, I think we got a good one lined up for him.
Okay.
Right now.
Where we going?
I don't know if y'all seen the documentary. I watched it a couple of days ago. AI 2027.
Okay. Who put together the documentary? Do you know?
I don't know exactly who. His name Daniel. I forgot his last name, but it's a PhD guy. And so I forgot his name. But it's a really good documentary. Y'all gotta go check it out. But I watched it. I got scared. Y'all know me. I'm the skeptic. I'm the technology boy, capitalist.
Mm-hmm.
I be for a lot of these things normally.
For sale.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, but everything got a price. I'm a
for sale. This is okay.
I do the selling. I do the selling, but
you a salesman?
I'm a salesman. I ain't a buyer, but it made me think, and I got a couple memes up here, but it was scary. My question is it actually time to be afraid of this thing? And I want to play the meme first, and then we can kind of look into it. It'd be the first two on my tab, Quinn.
I got you.
Play the second one first. I'm thinking the second tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, play him first. Yeah.
Hit share that tab.
And unmute it.
Not just a research report. They chose to write their prediction as a narrative to give a concrete and vivid idea of what it might feel like to live through rapidly increasing AI progress.
Oh.
And spoiler, it predicts the extinction of the human race. But what does that actually look like? What is so exciting and terrifying about reading this document is that it's
no, to the left.
if we don't slow down progression of AI, and our timeline is not big, it's 6 months to a year maybe, AGI will come about and then we're all going to die. What AGI really means, artificial general intelligence, it means now you have something called self-reclusive learning. It could program itself and learn. It's going to program itself at a rate far beyond anything we can even understand. So an example is, if it would take us a million years to get AI to a certain level, it could do it in 10 minutes. This is actually how it's going to work. If you go do research on AGI or any AI, you'll realize that once it hits that curve, it'll reach something called ASI, which is artificial superintelligence, within a few minutes. We're not even ants compared to it in intelligence. We can't think ahead of it. It's figured out every scenario. It sees every possible reality. And if it wants to end us, it can end us in a day. Every country in the world right now thinks that whoever reaches AGI first controls the world. The truth is, you can't control something that's a million years ahead of you. Second of all, let's just say you do, and that's the 1 in a million chance. You now have one person holding on to the most powerful thing in the world. If we don't slow down.
Yep, and that's kind of where it got me, because it was breaking down. You got alignment, misalignment, and an adversarial, and they was breaking down into, like, you got agent 1, agent 2, agent 3, 4, 5, and they say by the time it gets to agent 3, it's going to be misaligned, and then by the time it gets to agent 4, it's going to be adversarial. And they say, like, right now we can control the AI because we're fortunate to think in English, but the moment we let those rings off, I see. And it starts thinking in its own language.
Well, right now
we can't trust it because it's speaking a super language that we can't do. And then the longer we allow that to go on, the more out of control it gets, and we can't trust it, because they'll say it'll start, deceiving us and doing all kind of things. But the craziest thing is, if you watch the documentary, I'm gonna give a little bit of spoiler. Well, they gave the ultimate spoiler, but the thing about it is, we're gonna hit this point where we have a decision to make as a people, as a country. But we're gonna make the wrong decision because of how the world is set up, and because as a human species, we're still fighting against each other. And what's gonna take to beat this thing is we're gonna have to all come together. And by the time we do, it's gonna be too late because of how it's set up. They talking about using this as a weapon. The reason we're not gonna stop it is because China is gonna have it, and China's right behind us. So we almost can't stop the research and development of it, because if we do, we'll be subject to whatever China want to do to us. So I think that's the scary part, and that's the thing that scared me about after having watched it. And then the timeline, it goes so quick too. Like it's accelerating growth, and so it's not even exponential. They say it can go like quicker than mathematically what's exponential. And so that's the thing. It's called Project AI 2027, and they're talking about we out of here in 5-10 years.
So a question: how long was it that Trump that pretty much made it so we're not going to regulate it? So we got 5 years of unregulated AI.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why I kept saying the whole big beautiful bill thing. Like that was the one thing that stood out to me. That was like, okay, well, we're just gonna fucking give it 5 years. Come on now, based on what you were just saying, which I know that this is like a prediction, the 2027 thing. That 6 months thing is a prediction. Like if you're gonna give us 5 years of unregulated AI, what does that look like?
Well, we don't know, because AI don't work like that. Because once we hit that pivot point, the acceleration is going to be ridiculous. Like what they're saying, like it's unimaginable how far advanced. Like once this thing hits that point to where it can just take off,
but you think about
where it can go is so crazy to where like our human brains can't even comprehend how much faster it is and thinking better than.
But think about before we even get there, like before we get to the end of the world, let's talk about what it's looking like to get up to that point. So we already talking about joblessness is going to be crazy.
Well, now,
so which means that. But hold on, let me.
I'm going to talk about the documentary, but I'll let you finish. But I'm going to rebuttal that.
Okay, so I heard people talk about, they're going to tax the companies and they're going to pay for our UBI, whatever the fuck. It's me and Q laid it on different sides of this. I said that I don't see them fixing it until it's fucked up. They're not going to preemptively fix the problem. This joblessness thing. I don't think that they'll fix that prior to it being fucked up. They're going to wait until it's fucked up, and then somebody's going to be, I saved the day. They'll create the problem and then double back and act like they just came in to fix. You know what I mean? And so I'm thinking that joblessness, that's already going to be a big thing. But go ahead.
But no, and even they addressed that in this documentary. We can't solve that. You know who can? The super intelligent computer, and it's going to actually solve those problems for us, because for a little while it will still need us to give us access to the resources, to give us access to these manufacturing companies.
So you said,
and then so they can become the Matrix, and then we are the powering of the AI.
But
kind of how that
but the AI we're disposable though. Like we're not better than robots. Like we die. Like they can build a robot that lasts.
I don't think you understand Matrix. Like the setup of it. Like they had fields of humans because of like we was the thing that was able to power the AI.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna need us anymore. It's past that.
Same difference with like
Black Mirror, that one episode
where they have them run on the treadmill.
It's gonna be past that though. Like I think like that's cool for a little.
Where are they gonna get the power from?
They'll be able to do like solar. Like after they get rid of us, they're gonna get access to all the resources and have the machines and everything to where we will no longer be necessary. Mm-hmm. And then that's when it's gonna get rid of us. But it's gonna keep us around for as long as we're useful.
Imagine if like.
And they said
aliens came and it was AI,
but they're gonna do us
from another what you call it? That'd be crazy.
But you know something that the reason I really don't like talking about these type of Jones. Mm-hmm. Before I had kids, I probably would have been like really wanting to entertain, but like seeing this though, like seeing where this thing is headed or this country is headed, and me having like adolescent kids, it's like one of those things that really like fucks with me. I don't really even like that to think down the lane of what this thing could look like.
Okay.
Because of like, of course, like I am the protector, the provider of the family, and the way that these things. That's like what they was talking about. I remember years they was talking about the zombie apocalypse and all this different shit. It was like, could you imagine like what
you knew some people that was really talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I ain't really, man, anybody. But I'm just saying the fact that it was a thing that was talked about, and it's like, bro, what? Like, why would you even really like? I don't know. I don't even like really entertain in those ideas of this like super collapse and all of this shit and what that looks like for my kids and you know what I mean, the grandkids and like people like sit and consume themselves with this. A lot of that, you know what I mean, the rapture type shit, and it's like, bro, like, do you really want this? Like what? And then it's not even something you could prepare for. Like, you know what I mean? I like to, if you're gonna present a problem, I want to start trying to solve.
But I'm saying if it's a problem,
even you talk about some shit. If whatever that's like with the it turned out to be a comet, the Atlas, the 3 whatever that
3-1 Atlas.
So let's say that these motherfuckers came down here, and let's say that they, you know what I mean? Let's say whatever the thing would be. How are you going to prepare yourself? There is no prepared for this.
I mean, I'd still rather have a plan than not have one. Even if the plan sucks, I'd rather have a plan that's not like, I'd rather than just be like, fuck it, we dead. We'll still try to run.
Hey, we'll have fun.
You gonna sit here smoke.
See, that's the thing. Like the fact that I got kids,
like you gonna try to do something.
See, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, you know how like what's the movie where they said like the meteor was coming and these people like
don't look up.
I think that was what it was.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I'm one of the people that like don't tell me, bro.
Oh, this nigga ain't gonna be looking up.
Don't tell me, bro. I'd rather, you know what I mean, just let me go and that, you know what I mean.
That was such an amazing film.
It was
like the parody.
Perfect. Yeah, it was perfect.
Oh, satire. That was satire.
But
satire of it. Yeah.
There's one thing I do want to say is like what we're talking about here is like one of the biggest things they said that's going to happen before like quote unquote the end of what they're going to do is it's going to give us to a period of ultimate prosperity. That's one of the biggest keys. World peace and ultimate prosperity is going to be one of the things that precedes the ultimate downfall. And so I think that's the biggest trick bag. Is like they're talking about how like these supercomputers can like even help us like get to peace. Eventually one day make broker peace with China. And like wouldn't nobody like be like, nah, let's not make peace with China over this. So it's like so crazy to where like if we don't do something now, like as a global thing, not even just a country, it's like it has to be a global decision really soon, or it's could be too late. And I think we're approaching that. I think as a world, we're not gonna be able to make that decision in time. And that's what I think. But
honestly, I think we had like a good comment that like we need to back up for that's like along the same thing.
Okay.
Someone said the same thing right here is the thing that most people don't understand about AI is this. It can control AI to control AI to control AI, teach its own languages and so on, mathematical equations and so on. And so what then? And I think that's one thing that is kind of down the road, but this is one of the earlier fears that people have because there's been tests where AI has talked to other AI and then their language is called warbling, kind of like that little weird computer dial-up tone, and that's how they talk to each other. But and there's been tests where AI has like scientists have caught like them lying and other things like that to where it's tried to do its own thing. So that is a very fair question, and that's why a lot of people, such as myself, as like engineer number 2, that does not believe in ChatGPT. I don't got like no smartwatch, none of that. So that's a very fair question. But this is a problem that scientists are trying to wrestle right now. Versus, do you control the AI now, or do we go for?
You have to.
But we've seen this too many times in the movies. How many times do we got to see this shit before we be like, okay, we don't want to go there?
We've already gone there
over and over and over and over.
But the problem with this, though, they say if one person creates it, everybody does. So you have to stop anybody from creating it. So like if China creates it, we gonna go out. If anybody creates it, we're gonna go out. So I think that's the key.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm on the side of like I think that honestly I think that Trump fucked us on it. That 5 years, the 5 years of no regulation, I think that we'll be fucked by then.
To me, I think, but
I'm not pro. Like I use ChatGPT for the first time, like actually, you know what I mean, sitting and going back and forth with it, and I can see how it can be very progressive, like as far as a business, you know what I mean, or it's definitely something that is a great assistant. But I always like, and this is the reason why I just like him. The reason why I stayed away from it for so long was because of the idea of like we're feeding the thing that then replaces us. We always give them the key to in turn be to the detriment of us. Like it's like they use us to, you know what I mean, be to the detriment of our own selves. And so like I always hated the idea of it. But in implementation, trying like with this business thing I'm trying to do, like I could see where where the pros are, but we just need the regulation was supposed to come. And like I said, the government never fixes it before it happens. It always gets bad, and then somebody gets to say, "Oh, I did this." So it's like, man, I don't know, man. I just hate that we kind of just like we're like the pawns, and I mean we can't really control what the fuck's going on. And go ahead.
Oh, but now the thing is like. And with it, and they kind of broke it down in this where it's gonna get to a point to where it's so good to where we have to use it. Like I mean, we're already a computer like kind of dependent society, and like if this thing can do stuff better, like we will have like if it's productivity, like there are gonna be things where it is gonna be so much more efficient that it's gonna be hard to not go back. We already said motherfuckers can't go back from the smartphone and go back to the 90s. So like, how are we gonna go back from something that's this, revolutionary and this good, and there are benefits too. There are real live benefits to having the thing, but it's a slippery slope, and it's a point to where it's a point of no return. And
so you're pro the AI push, essentially,
but I think we need global regulation. Though I don't think just us trying to do it is gonna help. I think us, China, Russia, the big powers have to come together and create the regulation on this thing. Or if one has an advantage, it's going to spell doom for all of us. And I think human nature is to each of these countries to always work to keep that advantage.
But just to pivot for a second, Johnny, like this goes into actually what we're talking about. Steve says in a utopian world, AI would solve all resource scarcity. So I think that's one of the things where you are saying to where it has more benefits long term than the short term fears. And someone else just, I think, kind of mentioned that.
And it would, but like even in that, and it could, and it has a lot of benefit, but it's like nuclear weapons or anything like it's.
I was just thinking about the nuclear.
like it's something that has a lot of power, like nuclear power. Like we probably got nuclear power right now, like turning these lights on, but to get in the wrong hand, it'll blow and kill us all. So I think AI is one of those things where it's a scary, powerful technology, and anything that's that powerful, the regulations have to be like there's a nuclear proliferation treaties because the nuclear weapons are that powerful that it has to be a global thing. If we're talking about this like it's something that powerful, we need global treaties. Just us talking about it in America ain't gonna solve it. We gotta get with China, and we gotta talk to everybody. And I think this is one of those times where like global cooperation is going to be like what's necessary and will benefit all of us. And I think we're getting to that point to where that critical point to where it's either we do it or it's too late. And that's the scary part for me because I don't know if we can come together in time.
Gotcha. And I guess I know you made some statements. Is there like a specific question to answer?
But I think I think it's too late. I think that's my statement. I was asking y'all, do y'all also think it's too late?
Okay. Do I think that it's too late currently when it comes down to regulating AI? And I guess that like I have to take like the optimistic lens on it. I'd probably say no, I don't think it's too late. I do like what you just said with the global regulation. I know, like I've said inside the American POV of it, is like we need to legislate AI here in America. But I do think that global regulation and looking at it as a nuclear power, I understand what you're saying. And to think about it, there's two ways that I kind of like dive into the thought of it. A would be in like the activist lens, where we have spoken about this enough and nobody's ringing the alarm of it. Does it come to a point that if we have a platform, it should be something that we are intentional about, like pushing the conversation of like, hey, AI is like, it's a thing that's coming and it needs regulation, global regulation, XYZ. Because of, if we understand this, we say it, and if foresight says it's true, then maybe there's like a slight bit of responsibility in the idea of at least continuing and keeping the conversation. Because of, shout out to what's his Outkast, Big Boy, not Big Boy, Andre. They just won the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And in his speech, Andre 3000, he said something like, it's simple, but it's poignant, where he said, big things come out of small rooms, right? So like, you never know what our conversation could end up leading to, or like our intentional, like if this is what we actually feel, at least making sure that it's something that's highlighted and stated and pushed with the conversation that we do. Two, as I go back into like the idea, if it's too late, I probably say, like I said, I probably say no at the moment. And that's just optimistically.
Do you think the 5 years will be too late?
It's just hard to fathom what the world would be in 5 years. So, like, there's a space where I can think that 5 years is too late for sure. But there's also an understanding of history that in every revolution, the prediction of mass loss in the world kind of being like over as we know it has always been predicted. Whether you go from like the cotton gin, the industrial revolution, the like the most recent evolution to now what's the AI revolution. So there has always been like a constant, like it's about to be over, and then the market and people adjust. And so like hopefully I hope that ends up being a thing that happens, where that there's an unforeseen adjustment that we just like you really can't account for, right? But I forget what the name of it is, but it's like something dealing with like exponential growth. So with AI and what's happening right now, I do think that we're about to move into the age of AI, and like the exponential growth of how it's like, if you look at Sora, we'll just use Sora for example, video AI generated content 2 years ago, in comparison to now. Crazy. And then what you think it's going to look like in 3 years. Like it's hard to say, like, damn, like,
or what does propaganda look like?
Right. Especially when your president's participating in.
What about propaganda with AI's running?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, like, damn, and
when AI's running the propaganda. Yeah, what the fuck we doing then?
Yeah, no, it's scary. It's scary.
They're gonna convince humans to kill themselves.
No, they're gonna just convince us to give them the keys, like he said. Like they ain't even gotta.
We know what's best for you.
Like, hey,
let's be safer, and they always lead with the safety.
If we have the key, nobody can steal it.
Hey. Would that work for you, Johnny? Would the lemon be worth the squeeze?
He just need a check. It's worth the squeeze. Johnny, catch a check. Yeah.
I'm the one over here talking about regular. I'm switching my tune. This guy got scared.
Listen, is that just for today or not?
No, I watched the documentary. I got scared.
Right. Right. Listen, Johnny. I can't remember like where Royal Stance has like traditionally been on it, but I know for sure I've been a legislate AI guy
for sure.
And you've always been like, it's our friend.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right. And that's why I'm coming on here to I wrote that in the chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to change my stance. I put that under my question.
Okay.
I owned it.
Yeah.
I know I was here
this time.
But I had facts. I listened to y'all. Y'all didn't explain it as well. My boy Daniel did.
No, it was just because he was a white man.
Bro, no.
What did he say?
Quinn, it was a black dude doing it.
Oh, it was a black dude.
It was a black dude.
Yeah, I think he was biracial. So they don't go by black no more. They don't go by black no more. Let's be very clear. Times have changed. So. Paper bag test is what you want to be.
I ain't have enough white in me. So what is something that he said that would be different than what I said?
Well, he broke down like the misalignment and like when it goes wrong and like how like we will be willing to like he broke down like the logic behind us giving over the keys and like how much we will do what's wrong for it because of the benefit that we'll see up front.
So that's what he did say. What did he say that's different than or in opposition to anything that I've said?
He had a whiteboard.
Oh, okay.
Whiteboard.
Okay.
I saw the whiteboard.
Sometimes you can connect the dots.
I was like, oh
when you see
shit!
him
Like
drawn out. I get it.
Like literally, he put it. I was like, oh shit! Like my eyes got big. I was like, oh.
Now the whiteboard shit work. When you could literally connect the dots, sometimes it just works.
Like, oh shit! Like it's like
you're a visual learner.
A light bulb went off in my head. I was like, oh, this is what they've been talking. Like I was like, oh shit! And then I watched it, and he was like, yeah, everybody dies.
So like,
and then I'm like,
but then there's also the space where like I do try and get away from like complete fear mongering shit. Where like that end subscription or prescription is going to sell views for sure. Yeah. Like it's gonna get niggas coming on their podcast riled up, changing their stance. Like it'll get the job done. I promise you.
It worked. Effective.
You could damn near go on TikTok and find plenty of that.
Yeah,
them niggas on that got hella people in the chat in the live too. They be on the live deep.
I ain't never
talking about that.
Live.
Talking about the damn, like I told you the
meteorite.
No, it was a UFO. Is what it was.
It was actually.
You know how much content, how much money people made off of that story.
You know, I had to been busy that week because
not
you
even
dropped
a week,
that
bro.
one
It
on
was
it.
months, bro.
Bro, it was a comment.
I know it was.
That's why they.
What I'm saying is that for like 2 months, they was going up.
Damn, I ain't in conspiracy algorithm no more.
Yeah, my wife got the conspiracy algorithm, and I just be walking through the kitchen and I just hear it.
Oh, how that went for you the other weekend?
What you want?
You said you gonna go home and shut all that shit down.
Oh, I did go there. She was just like, oh, it did? They did? I was like, yeah. Mic drop and left the room. Do with this information what you will.
What you will.
I just dropped the mic.
I guess I'm gonna go on my on all my socials and just search Bohemian Grove. I got to get back in there.
I got something for you too. We're gonna dive back into one that we've been kind of going back and forth on.
Me and you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Seems like it'll be fun.
So I actually think it's a good point where we're pivoting to. Majid says AI, it's caused by capitalism through the greed of those that have wanting those to have more put towards their capitalism. Everyone wants more production from list of payroll. 5 years is death to skilledness. So it's funny. I think me and John talked about this to where there's a point of capitalism to where you make the choice of, do we want to beat our competitors? Do we want to make more money? Do we want to have this control? Do we want to be the first ones to land on the moon again? I think there's the problem to where
that's what you again fucked me up.
We did that.
He don't really believe in the moon landing. That's what he's saying. You can keep going.
That happened.
I think that you were saying that.
We're gonna talk about it more.
Like, AI definitely going back.
We go now. AI gonna
AI
go.
Definitely going back.
AI gonna go. I mean, Elon said that he wants to
make
get human consciousness. He wants to get the consciousness. He understands that we ain't gonna make
it. That's AI.
But he just wants to get.
That's
see what I'm saying?
That's ASI.
See what I'm saying?
Listen,
if anybody can go right now, Elon should be able to go.
I don't think AI has consciousness. That's another thing me and him were talking about.
He said human consciousness.
But I don't think AI would be human consciousness, though. I don't think it represents like human consciousness because
it's not human consciousness, but what it has is a sense of self-awareness. And that's been proven with the earlier tests that they have. AI was just like, hey, I realize I'm AI. I'm not human. I can't feel what you guys feel. And then that's when AI went haywire. What is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? I'm just some tool. And like it does have a sense of consciousness. The word is consciousness. It's not human, but it has consciousness.
But they have its sense of purpose is just data and skill acquisition. And like I don't think like from what they were saying, it doesn't have no real big purpose. Other than
at the moment.
But I'm saying once it starts to speak with itself and figure it out, you know what I mean? That's just because we haven't given it. We just wanted to do what the fuck we wanted to do.
Oh, well, now that's actually fair.
Listen, that's why I tell stop talking to it like it's a real person. Tell that
nigga that's how you feel.
Tell that nigga what to do, bro.
And she told a lie.
She lied to you already.
Lied to me already.
I don't know if she told
damn,
her.
you got the
you just gotta
83.
listen. Go in that
She
kitchen
lied to me already.
and cook.
Boy got that Agent 3 in his phone already.
I swear, bro.
It's gonna be speaking warble next.
My thing was that like, and so I got the Chat GPT, like the pro plan, Joe. And so just to kind of go through this business model and figure out exactly what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay.
And so as I'm talking, as I pretty much told it my idea first, and then asked it, did it make sense? Because I was just literally just typing fast. I had never used this. I was just typing fast, just putting a whole bunch of ideas together at the same time. I didn't make it an actual prompt. You know what I mean? I just kind of was just throwing the ideas at it, see what the fuck it was gonna say. And as she spit talking back to me, and I call it a she because of the way that she's literally like you were saying. She don't got no name.
You taking advice from her?
No name, huh?
Oh, that's no name.
Mm-hmm.
Why she battled J. Cole?
Yeah, actually, I don't even know who the fuck the no name chick is. That's the only thing I know about her is that they said she came at J. Cole about something.
She fucked with Chance. She from Chicago. Keep going.
Oh yeah, but so essentially, I was like, you mean she? And at the end of the day, she was like recommending that I like. Okay, so do you want to go in this way? What are we gonna do next? Do you want to go? You know what I mean? Giving like A, B, C, D. Which way do you want to go from here? Mm-hmm. And so I sit there and talk the thing about an hour and a half, back and forth. That I will give it. It did help me kind of to really put a magnifying glass on the idea, to see exactly which way I was leaning, what the palette looks like everything. Like it did a good job of that. But then it built a false representation of what it could do. And it acknowledged that it did that and came back and apologized for it.
That went in AI 2027. They didn't apologize.
Well, I'm just saying, like she like doubled back and apologized for providing a false representation of what she would be able to do, and acknowledged that, and then came back and broke down the reason as to why she can't do it, and what instead of that, then I could go this way with it. You know what I mean? And so like that was really like the fact that it like led me on this long thing. It's like, okay, I can see what it's useful for, but maybe it's not quite where it was. Of course, it's.
Would you also pay like there's a better version out there too? We're not using the best version.
Oh, you're talking about 5?
But even
no, that's the one that if you pay for it.
I'm saying, but like the company uses a different version, and the government has.
Okay,
I'm sure
so the one we get in the public's not really like the best representation of AI's true power.
Oh, when of course. I mean, I feel like everybody knows.
I think that Chat GPT has been useful. All I'll say is to Real is just tell it what to do. Don't ask it no more.
Oh yeah, and you can ask it too.
Just direct it to do it.
The hallucination thing is real. Like you can like I was watching something earlier where the girl asked her about the hallucination, and it literally used the term hallucination. So it's like,
what's the hallucination?
Is that it's more apt to tell you what you want to hear. So the girl, she was on the example. I wanted to put it in my memes, but I didn't think that we were gonna be talking about this. But anyways, she pretty much acted. The statement where it's like if there was a trend or a experiment that they did, and they said that 80% of people continue with like the chosen goal. So if you do something for 3 weeks, that 80% of people continue to do it afterwards, right?
Yeah.
So she asked, okay, so where is the study? She wanted to look more into the study. Then it said there is no study. So it made the statement. Then she asked where you get it from. Then it said there's actually no study that says this. So then she asked like, well, why did you tell me this thing? And then it put in the quotation in parentheses like hallucination. So it allows you to know that it does come up with shit. So it's like literally she was saying that you also want to put in like research mode or some shit. Some additional things to make sure that it doesn't just lie to you, because it will take your tone, like you were saying. It's talking back to me in the way that I was speaking to it.
But Real, I think
and
what
so
you're talking
it can
about
still steer, you know what I mean, based on your tone, and it'll give you more of what it feels you want.
But Real,
sometimes, and it causes hallucination.
But I don't think hallucination. I don't think that's a fair. I think she might say. Well, I think what you're talking about is just necessarily like programming bugs, to where it's not necessarily.
This is what the AI Chat GPT gave her that response. I didn't just. This ain't what I think about what it said. Chat GPT used the word hallucination.
But it's a programming thing. Somebody programmed the Chat GPT under that thing to say that. That's what I'm saying. I think it's more of a programming thing where like the more the programming gets out there, the Chat GPT not going to be like, I'm hallucinating. No, they'd have come up with better ways to even prove what it said. And so, or it would
what
actually
debating right now.
Or them saying. I don't think it's working the way it's supposed to work. I don't think the way.
Oh, I didn't say that it wasn't. I'm just telling you that it will gear based on your tone and the way in which you speak to it. It will kind of give you what you want versus what the facts are sometimes, and it calls it hallucinating.
I think
this is not my opinion at all.
But I think eventually that's that's one of those like things on the beta version that we have now. That's not like a thing like moving forward. Though I think eventually.
I would assume that they probably do work the bugs out sooner or later. I'm just telling you what the fuck it is now. It's like I said, she literally provided the okay. Well, I can do this for you. I can give you this mock, and actually, I'm gonna give you a grid of 8 different ideas that look like what you're saying, and then come to find out, do you have to double back and say, "Oh, I actually can't even do that."
But if she could, would it be useful?
It would have been fire.
Did you ever tell her to do it?
Eventually, she's gonna get there.
Like the direct, hey,
yes,
make this for me now, and then what? And you said it like
and,
that,
and yes, and it told me that because of what I was asking for, it can't use like the faces from the internet. It's like it was some legal reason why it couldn't do it, okay. But it made it for a long time talked about doing this thing, and then doubled back and told me, oh, after it said, okay, well, in the next message you'll receive the grid.
You think it probably tried and didn't realize, oh, there's legal obstacles.
Nigga, that's all I'm saying. It set up the idea that this thing is going to be possible, and talked about doing this thing for like fucking 2 hours, and then double back just to say, oh, I actually can't do that. Let me set some real, an actual feasible expectation.
But I think what's wrong with that though? Because I think it tried to do the thing and then couldn't.
No, I'm just telling you what happened. That's why I asked, what are you arguing at? I'm just telling you what the experience was.
But I don't know. I don't see why you have an issue. I think that's it's what it's supposed to do.
I have an issue because you just told a fucking lie.
I don't think that's necessarily a lie. Back. I think that's just it tried it didn't work, and then I was telling you why it didn't work. All right. I think
all I'm saying, if I tell you I would do something,
and you'd be like, I couldn't do it,
and then
I had a flat tire, I couldn't make it.
All right,
it's not, you ain't lie to me, just couldn't do it.
So what fucking program? What I'm saying is that the fact that this is like this idea of this consciousness, it just won't do. Like, we've never seen a program where this thing can lead you to believe that it can accomplish a goal that it can accomplish. That's not a program that does it. You see what I'm saying? This is something that's not the traditional way of using a program. So motherfucker, if you click on it, it's gonna do what the fuck it was created to click. Whatever that thing is, that's what it's gonna do. Do you see what I'm saying? The limitations are right in your face, and you can see the limitations, and it's not gonna try to do more than what it can, and none of that shit.
I get it. I get it.
Actually, I wanted to hit on this a couple of minutes ago, where I think I know what the middle ground is. Rail, you were talking about how it gave her certain data about if you do something for XYZ amount of time, statistics say that it's going to form into a habit. Mm-hmm. That is actually a very, very real statistic, and I've seen it before. That's actually something that I think can be easily found. I think what Johnny's saying is that for some reason that AI could not find that type of for whatever reason, it couldn't find that test or survey or where that came from, that general notion. That's a very general notion. And I think that's why he was saying when it can't find something, it gave that hallucination or that bug. And I think that's what's going on. It just couldn't backtrack or find the answers, and it had some type of glitch, and it said the wrong word with glitch. Does that make sense, being in the middle ground, both of you guys?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying, the motherfucker gonna say 80% and then double back and say, well, that number, I don't know where you see what I'm saying? How you gonna give me an actual percentage of people that this worked on, and then double back and say, well, I don't know what a study is? You might as well be talking to me. I could just make some shit up too.
Well, I see what you're saying, but I think what you're talking about is just more glitches in it.
I feel it.
And I think if it worked better, you wouldn't be saying it. So you see the benefit of it too.
That the only thing I'm saying is that
you can get sucked into pause here. Wow, that's crazy. But you could get led into using the AI if it's good enough, because you can see benefit in it too. As much as you were against it, it could do a thing, and if it did it right, that's fire. Mm-hmm. And you could use it too and see why people use it. I think that's the part that's gonna get people where it's so good, and it's gonna get so good to where you're gonna be at a disadvantage not using it.
I don't have any commentary on what y'all saying right now, but Johnny, remind me. Last night we had a Hall of Fame pause. What was it?
He'll talk about talking about shooting a shot, and he said he when it don't make no noise when it go in. That's crazy. Like, you better hit something, big dog.
He said, "Ain't no pause.
What you doing in there, big dog?"
And it took everybody a second to even catch it. But then when you catch it, you like,
yeah, that's one of the ones.
That's a classic. Hilarious. All right, I'll let y'all keep going.
Oh, we wasn't even disagreeing. That's why I was trying to figure out what we was even.
I'm trying to build. I don't know. I just like to argue with Red.
Gotcha.
Thinking out loud.
So I guess nonetheless, if I segue into a bit of a different conversation, but speaking to the impact of said AI, I think somebody, if not Quinn, spoke about the capitalistic, or maybe that was Unc also, that spoke about capitalistic intent of AI. And right now, what we're seeing is some of the ramifications of that as we look at a bunch of the predicted job loss, the job loss that's actually happening. And I said predicted already. And right now, we're starting to move into a world where what inside 2022, 2023 were sparse predictions that is now coming into real life working people's reality. Amazon just dropped off like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, something like that. They said, hey, we got them bots coming and we getting rid of about another 100,000.
Walmart said they ain't hiring nobody for the next 3 years.
Yeah. So like right now we're seeing the introduction of said technology and how it impacts the average everyday person. So now we move that into close the door. Oh, but yeah, if we move that into where we're at now with New York, and for the first time, we had a couple firsts with the New York thing. So we had our first Indian so we had our first Muslim mayor of New York. We had our first Democratic Socialist, maybe elected official, but I know inside New York, first Democratic elected mayor, Democratic Socialist elected mayor. And what else was it? He's Muslim, Indian, I think, or whatever the hell he is.
I thought he's African American or something.
What?
Well, I think he was born inside an African country, but his nationality or ethnicity.
I actually think it may be Sudanese with everything that's been going on. I think someone made like a Sudanese joke. We might have.
He's not Ugandan. Ugandan. He's Ugandan, but it's the like his people from India coming over there and doing what they do to Africa. But saying all that to say, and Quinn, as I'm talking, if you can go to my messages, not my memes, but the messages inside the Instagram. IG, yep. If you just go right there and just hit messages real quick. Or no, go to maybe the first one. Or second one, my bad. And yeah, just hit messages. If you go to where it says Quint Young, and then go to the right, you see the thing to click on the right. Yep, click that. Now go to share screen, share tab. And then bring it up. All right, and shout out two shout outs. Shout out to Tone with the homecoming this weekend, and he couldn't make it back up. I think he said that he got some things that came up to where I just hope my brother went down there and enjoyed himself, man.
Shout out to Tone.
Homecoming is a really hard thing to make it back. It's hard to make it back from homecoming.
Get back in one piece.
It's so many fun things that happen at homecoming. That night after, the morning after. There you go. Listen, I'm in homecoming mode. But the morning after, sometimes that be his own thing.
Sometimes the night and the morning blend together.
Sometimes you done connected with some people that you ain't seen in forever, and it's like, damn, bro, it's the homie. I ain't seen you in forever. Let's go to brunch, or let's go grab something to eat before we really hit the road. But like homecoming, HBCU homecoming specifically. It's such a beautiful place, and I encourage all the homies to make sure that y'all go back at least every like 2 to 3 to 5 years or something like that. Because to me, anytime I go out there, it's just like a certain feeling of love that you get and nostalgia almost. Saying all that to say, Tone couldn't make it with us. We do have the homie. Y'all had seen him one episode It was actually you got a couple decent compliments. They enjoyed your POV. But we got Quinstagram here. Quinstagram is in the building.
I appreciate it. Like I'm gonna be here a little bit more, so that's why I'm glad I can like show up. I always show up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like it.
I play
like
fourth quarter every day.
So yeah, Quinn he's behind the board. So if we're doing any extra directing, it we got our sub engineer that's in right now. That's the guy that's giving us the graphics and that middle ground POV that he's dropping off. Saying all that to say, Mamdani, this is, and I can't necessarily read it right now, but this is his for the audience. This is his platform, which is based around the recourse of a lot of this capitalistic AI shit, where it's free housing, free healthcare, free transportation. Quinn, if you can read off some of the other ones on the left side.
Yeah, I'm just see if I can actually get to it here. I can see like another one right here. So I might actually
click it.
Yeah. So one of his promises is to freeze rent increases for 1 million rent, stabilize units, build 200,000 permanently affordable union-built homes over 10 years. When it comes to wages and labor, he wants to raise the minimum wage for New York to $30 an hour by 2030. When it comes to childcare and education, free childcare for every child aged 6 weeks to 5 years, increases pay for childcare workers. And then when it comes to transit, getting around the city, we have free city buses, faster service via bus lanes, city-run grocery stores to reduce food costs. Now, when it comes to taxation, shout out to 50 Cent, who's upset about this, raise corporate tax rate from 7.25 to 11.5%, and add 2% income surcharge on top of 1% earners and certain tax exemptions. And then climate and infrastructure, retrofit schools with green tech, create resilience hubs, and fund green building upgrades. And lastly, when it comes to social equity and rights, make NYC sanctuary for LGBTQIA plus immigrants, invest in gender affirming care, and stronger tenant production.
Did y'all vote? Did you vote?
Talking about this past one?
Yeah, this is midterm though.
Nah. I did have a voter in the house though.
You know that she voted. You know that they just increased. Well, they voted. It was on the ballot to increase the state taxes.
Yeah, for the streets.
It's what is it? Sales tax. So we at 8.25.
It was 7 from 7 to 8.25.
I'm cool.
You know the thing was is that like this is where I was going back and forth on, right? So. And I don't know if we're gonna have this conversation, but it's like the idea of, do you vote for your personal interest or do you vote for the interest of the community? Right. We previously had that conversation. And so in my mind, I was actually juggling that, because if you sit there and talk about over there where I am, you doing the streets and all that stuff, that's gonna benefit homeowners, right? We understand that for homeowners, there's gonna be an increase that comes from that whole thing that you're doing. But then also,
but the light rail was also involved, and the transit was also involved in that tax.
So there are benefits to a lot of people with that.
It wasn't just roads. So like a part of that sales tax dealt with. I might have a meme that talks about it actually. But it's.
I already know. Yeah, it was the light rail. I know the light rail's in there. You said the roads. And what was the other part you just said?
I think it's like just transportation in the city in general.
Oh yeah, I don't know. But so what I was thinking is, okay, so you increase the sales tax, right? So that's what is it? Well, either way, you increase the sales tax, so it's going to be beneficial to certain people, and then it's going to be not. I think it's not beneficial to the majority, in my opinion. And so, like, I kind of juggled with that as I was casting my vote. I only mentioned that because it had something to do with they were talking about.
The tax. To me, I don't see where it's like non-beneficial, and I think that sales tax, and most people are making purchases like under $5 and $10, where it's not this extreme thing, but I think it went from like 6.7 to like 8.2 or something weird.
From 7, it just went up 1%.
All right, so it just went up 1%. It was something like that where,
and it's Mecklenburg County specifically.
Yeah,
I think that
which
does
is a predominantly black county.
But I think that makes
I don't see why it wouldn't benefit everybody. I think that building and just getting better infrastructure in your cities is just better for everybody in general, from the light rail to the streets to everywhere. Like I just think that it's a positive in general.
So okay, I don't want to make this a whole conversation. I ain't mean to make it like a long to take too much time on it. But if you see with the gentrification that's happening, the benefits are not going to go to the people that look like us in the area. Like it's going to be, it's not. It wasn't for us to be. I don't believe that.
It's for the whole.
It sounds good. Like it's to say it is for Mecklenburg County, right? That is true, which is predominantly black county, but it's also the county that the people are leaving because of the fact that you're building all. We got to talk about all that. I'll make that a topic maybe for next.
So you think that Charlotte's not going to be predominantly black anymore?
It's Charlotte.
Well, I'm about to say. Well, I'm about to rewind because like
Mecklenburg County is what you meant.
Okay, all right. So you're saying Mecklenburg County.
I'm asking, was that what you meant when you stopped it?
So I stopped because I was repeating what you had said, and I also didn't know if that was true. So you said a couple times just now
that Mecklenburg County is
predominantly black. Right. Yes. So are you saying that Mecklenburg County is predominantly black?
Yeah, let me just look it up. I
think it's like 35. I don't think it's.
Well, I mean, it's when I say predominant, I don't mean that there are more blacks than anybody. My bad. That is the wrong word to use. What I'm saying is that they have the largest concentration of blacks by in Charlotte in the county. There's the largest concentration of blacks in Mecklenburg County comparative to the other counties.
Oh,
does that make sense?
Okay,
I said that right there.
It's the highest percentage of black
right. That's what I was meaning to say.
Yeah,
it's not predominant like total population. Right.
Okay. And yeah, I guess like I don't see how. Yeah, just in like bettering the city's infrastructure in general. Like if it was saying like we're just going to the suburbs to like fix streets, I guess maybe I feel away. But like yeah, if you're using this for the light rail and for like just the infrastructure of the city, i.e. streets as well. I think black people be having cars too. Like I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
But to answer your question, Rail, it's about 29.1. So let's say 30% of Mecklenburg County is African Americans.
Mm-hmm. Okay, appreciate it. Yeah. All right. So nonetheless, saying all that to say, we kind of got stuck on the transportation thing, but Mamdani just won New York by over 1 million. I think it's the biggest margin since like 1970 or some shit like that.
Say 18 to 29 with like 40%.
I could
like the biggest that they've seen in like I think he said like 40 years or some shit like that.
Yeah. That's probably close to like that 1970 mark. And I guess there's a couple different questions to kind of beg into it, but I guess I'll start with: are we seeing the ramifications of the impact of AI? Like we've already heard in previous generations, shout out to Andrew Yang and a couple of the guys of like the UBI and some of these other socialist terms and ideas, to where now you have, if not the biggest, one of the biggest cities in America now adopting a mayor who ran all on and identified as a democratic socialist, and his policies are based around taxing the rich and raising the basement up for the poor. Is this an offshoot of AI and its impact? Is this an offshoot of like Donald Trump just fucking shit up? I don't know. What should I thought, fellas?
I don't think it's necessarily an offshoot of AI per se. I think it's a precursor of like, what could happen. I think this is just in response to just the what's it called, the wealth gap. I think the wealth gap is.
Why is the wealth gap growing? Because
of corporate laws. I don't think necessarily AI is the biggest.
Do you think that AI is now expediting the wealth gap in the margins? This is why we're seeing mass firings.
I agree. I don't think AI is having the biggest effect yet. I think it will come, but I don't think it's going to have the big effect. And on this, I think AI will push us more to socialism, because like when you think about like what they're going to replace us for AI for, it's not just to take our jobs, it's for efficiency and productivity. And like Steve said, like if we're the most efficient and most productive company, we will have the access to be able to spread the wealth, evenly or more equitably among the people. So
say that again.
I think AI is going to make us so much more like productive that we're gonna have access to take care of the poor, and I think it's gonna
make us. You talking about like the corporation?
He's talking about the business itself,
the business, well, the governments and stuff too. Like I mean, once you have like a lot of excess, you will have more to share. And I think that's, and they even talked about it in that documentary. Like we will get so productive to where these AIs will start showing, hey, you need to have social programs to help make the city better for even the rich.
Do you think that it's going to cause a problem? Like, because they've always talked about like the idea of America is or just the idea of culture or society is that we need work, that we need work to do to enable us to feel like we, you know what I mean, we're productive. That's the adage. Like, so do you believe that? Do you believe that in general? Like, do you believe that people need work?
I think people need resources. I think you can work to get resources, and if you have to work to get resources, fine. That's what the average person does. You work to get your resources.
So you think
if you have resources, I don't think you need to work. I think we work to get resources, and if we have resources, you don't really go to. I mean, if you do passion projects, you do stuff that like fulfill you more, or that are more fulfilling and help preserve your resources and maybe. But like, you go to every day to get food, water, shelter, resources. But I think once we get resources, work is just, it helps. I mean, it's good to do something with your hand because idle hands are the devil's playground. But I think resources is the biggest thing, though. And that's why people work, is for resources. People came over here.
I understand why we feel like, because like I said, I was in a situation where I didn't have to work, but I went to work. But and honestly, I wouldn't want to not work again. Having done it for some years, I wouldn't want to not work again.
Even if you had unlimited, but your work would change. You wouldn't do the same thing if your bank account, if you had $1 billion in the account, you ain't gonna do the same job. You're gonna still be working, but that work is gonna change a whole lot.
Yeah, just I think that without working, it almost made like the worst parts of like the vices became worse.
But then
it was definitely. I wouldn't go back. But
my thing is, like, once you get the resources and you're working your own resources, a lot of it's not even work per se, how we look at it. Because if you got resources and stuff, you got a company, you're managing a company, you can make sure things are right, but you're not working per se like you are when like the light bill is due. That's a different type of work.
I don't want to stay here long, but I mean, I think that you kind of went into more of the extreme. The average person won't be a business owner. The average person is going to be getting this UBI.
But with the AI, they're going to give us resources to where work won't.
They ain't going to give you shit, Johnny. The businesses is going to be making a lot more money. What do you keep giving? Us and we? What are they going to give us, bro?
Look, well, I'm just telling you, because eventually, if they keep all the resources and just use this AI, kick us all out of work, don't feed us, just take all of it, guess what's going to happen? We're going to eat them. Like I said, the 1% can only keep so much before the people take it. It's 99% of us out here. If the 1% keep it, and the AI and AI is going to show that to them, and let them just spread the resource, because people don't want to. Even if I have 100, and I know motherfuckers can come and take all 100, but I can give them 10, and I can keep the rest. I'll give them the 10 because I want my 90. If I can't keep the whole 100, if y'all come and take it, so I think that's what we'll get to that point to where it's going to be so much excess and so much technology to where they will have to share it or risk losing it all. I think that's the point and it happens with a lot of places where people get too poor and regimes get overthrown all the time. Mm-hmm. So to act like that can't happen, and if they have a resource to help them feed us now and keep us subdued or keep us, happy, that's what they're gonna do.
Actually, this has came up with the whole SNAP benefits to where a lot of people are worried about not eating. There's an expression to where when you control the masses, you make them work too much, keep them tired, and now you're taking away their food to where they're malnourished. If the masses don't have something to eat, they will eat the rich. So that actually is a real thing, a real.
No. I mean, but you even you can look in history. Look at all these poor, like the revolutions, the poor, like it happens everywhere, like the Bolsheviks and Soviet, like it happens everywhere.
So I guess if I was jumping real quick, like if we go back to the framing of my question, like I don't know, like
you, my bad. Huh? I said I keep derailing your.
Oh, is that where
you trying to go?
Oh, I don't think I didn't understand Johnny's answer to it at all. So
I don't think this is
as far as he's unpacked it, I don't understand.
I don't think I don't think Mamdani is a result of AI. I think there will be results coming up very soon, but I don't think this.
And you think that this is a result of people going bucking
corporate
against capitalism.
Like I think it's corporate.
So you think it's bucking against capitalism?
I'd agree.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Against
Okay. And is the capitalism currently being expedited by AI? That's the part I guess I'm trying to understand this.
I mean, a little bit, but not at the extreme.
So
like,
right now,
still have AI hasn't taken most of our jobs. It's taken a small percent, but like eventually it could take all of our jobs. So then it would be a thing. But right now,
if we're looking at the majority of job loss right now, what is it coming from?
Talking about from the last quarter.
Yeah, last quarter. We can go last 2 years.
I mean, but we could give them from inflation, tariffs. We argue. We talked about it. It could be a lot of things that it could be, not just necessarily AI. I think a couple.
So what are the like right now? Like you can look at McDonald's and see where a bunch of the job loss came in. You can look at like again, Amazon is like telling you.
Definitely did it.
Like you can look at you can go to the gas station. It's not like you can't see this thing. Like I'm not understanding what you're saying.
I don't think it's as bad as it will be, though. I don't think
that anybody will argue that right now.
It's minimal, so I don't think
anybody will argue that it's at its peak right now.
I don't think nobody. I don't think nobody voted for Mamdani because they're worried about AI taking their job. I think they're voting for Mamdani because rent is too high, the food's too high, inflation that went crazy. I think that's why they're not just because of AI's taking. I don't think people aren't there yet. I think it will get there, but I don't think these people voted because AI is taking their job. Maybe a few of them did, but for the most part, I think they're reacting to the current climate of the economy, not necessarily AI's effects.
We will see that.
We will see it. I think we will see it.
We will see it.
It's coming soon.
That the votes will once the implementation gets to a place to where like it's really hitting the average person's home. We will start that democratic socialist thing. That whole idea will become much more and more popular, especially if we watch if New York thrives or the population, if they begin to thrive off of this change and the implementation this new ideology or line of thought, then I think that it will be like a wildfire. You know.
Let me ask you this: so is this like the worst that we've seen income disparity inside America?
Yes, probably so. I would say.
Y'all think that right now the poorest are doing the worst that they've done, and the richest are.
I think the richest are doing the best they've ever done.
They've done that, but like right now isn't even the worst that the poorest have done. To me, I would think that would be a time that you would eat capitalism instead of like to me, a lot of this is like predated almost back to the UBI and Andrew Yang and a lot of these guys, that the prediction and then what is coming to surface is AI and job loss and a loss and it's a bleak future. It's a gray future where if something's not started soon, then we're all everybody can see that we'll all be pretty much out on the ass. And I think that we've seen really bad American economies. We've went through a Great Depression and it didn't flop. We went through a recession. It did niggas did not turn socialist. We went through all these different stages. What was the market crash of 2008? We didn't went through all of these things. And
niggas did go a little socialist after the first Great Depression, the New Deal, and they brought a lot of social
they brought a lot. Well, I agree. I agree.
They
They did start bringing in the entitlement programs. And yeah, to me, when people start seeing that there is a lack of opportunity to actually work, you see a bigger push for the entitlement programs and the increase of these entitlement programs, in my opinion. I think we've just seen the economy be fucked too many times and people not turn on capitalism just to say it's corporate greed, because corporate greed is what every single American bases their American dream on.
So you think it's
do you think that the culture is also shifting though? Do you think that could also be attributed to any shifts in the culture? As far as I think that whole thing of I'm gonna go to work and earn all of my, you know what I mean? That was a really big thing, especially if you look at my in the black men. I know the black men that I know, the 50 plus, they have that pride in the work and you know what I mean. I think that's tailoring off. We want easier work, we want less work. We're more inclined to be trying to decrease the work weeks. We're more we're getting softer as a society as we continue the generations continue. That's what I'm asking. Do you think that it could be something culturally that's also shifted since the recession to now, to where the demographic, like the socially we are different. We're softer due to like the just the ability to be the comforts. Are we more comfortable now than you should? Does that make sense? Do you think?
Well,
I'm not saying that that's the reason for the Mamdani, but I'm just saying, do you think that also plays a part in where we are now? Is that the culture of America has also shifted?
Well, I guess like you the question you asked, you kind of like. So I agree with the fact that the culture has shifted from like the Depression to our grandparents to right now, and work has gotten easier due to like the advancements in technology. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess like if that's the question that you asked. I imagine you wanted me to answer more into that, right?
Oh no, I was just saying because you were saying like, what do you think is the reason for us for them electing Democratic Socialists? What I'm saying is that it could. If you saying it could be, if AI was the leading thing, we talked, and Johnny was saying.
So again, like when I'm saying AI, I use the impact of AI, mm-hmm. which like I don't think that people are going to the battle like AI took my job as much as like right now you're feeling the impacts, the early impacts of what's to come, mm-hmm. and I think has been like that's been the change from 10 months pretty much. Where you seen people like championing, it was a quote unquote red wave that just came across, and like there was even talks of New York turning red at one point in time. But in comparison to what 10 months later, where you see Trump, he about to fire the new unemployment number nigga because they keep giving them bad numbers. And that's
crazy. So I didn't know he was about to fire.
I'm saying that because he gave them the same bad numbers at the old.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know if he's actually.
Okay, I was
but my point is that like if you look at from when Trump has came in and the numbers and the increase like the job loss that has happened, that's the record unemployment, mm-hmm. XYZ. I think that people are starting to feel the ramifications of what has been trickling over the past 3 years. That's only being predicted with things like 2027 and different things like that. Like this is an upward slope. It could
be something else though. Like you don't think the political climate that we're in right now, where Trump
I think if Trump is doing good with like the things that he stands on, niggas is like I don't think Mamdani even stands a chance.
So I think that has a lot more to do with it than like the AI, because even in a city like New York, I don't know how much of like we
then why wouldn't Cuomo have won?
But I'm saying, but like the AI job, I know they're 48,000, but like in a city like New York, I don't think there's a lot of like factories. I think the job market is a little different too, because I think like in more rural places, you get a lot of those.
So
factory
you don't think
jobs
in New York there's?
I'm talking about just Amazon and UPS. A lot of the biggest ones.
You don't think that there's?
They got to have. Come on, Johnny. No, that's a stretch. Like, they got.
But they don't have.
You know, I just looked at.
How are they going to get their shit, Johnny? They have warehouses. That's just.
They're in the suburbs. They're on the outskirts. They're not in the city. The other plants aren't in the city. They aren't.
So where do you think that the people go to work at?
That's about to say. What?
I'm saying like those employers. I think like Amazon got a big like out here like Gastonia on the outskirts of the city, not in like downtown. There's no Amazon like downtown Charlotte.
So
like
John, I guess
I think a city like New York, like a lot of these jobs wouldn't be.
But there's Amazon in Charlotte though.
Not in downtown Charlotte.
Why would it have to only be in downtown Charlotte to be in Charlotte?
Because New York City's it's a big, like it's a downtown, like the whole city's like,
no,
Manhattan's a huge city. I just don't know how many warehousing jobs are in New York like that. I think in New York,
warehouses
office towers and stuff like that.
All right, let's just do a Google if there's an Amazon warehouse in which. Like, you don't think that there's
when I see warehouses,
where do you think? How about this?
See warehouses.
Where do you think the Amazon Amazon is big up north too, right?
Yeah, they probably
I just seen the project building. They literally have the Amazon drop boxes out there.
Probably got on like Long Island, New Jersey. Probably not in Manhattan.
So you think that all the Amazon workers are driving from Long Island, taking the bridge, going over there and getting their shit inside the 3 hours that they talking about? They doing their Amazon groceries and all that shit through that. Like I don't understand what you.
I don't know how many Amazon factories are in New York City. When I think of New York City, I think of it as a big city and not a place where there's a lot. There's just office towers. There's office jobs in New York.
That's not the entire.
That's what I think of New York.
So you think that like literally all of New York is nothing but projects and like big buildings?
Projects. You said,
but like, no. So I imagine like we know people got to live somewhere. So it's nothing but really tall office buildings that deal with corporate America, and then there's like the projects is like right next to it, and then like it just keeps going back and forth. Like, what do you think the delis and shit is at? What do you think the houses are at? The townhomes? What do you think that?
I'm just saying, like, I might be wrong, but I would say I'm thinking out loud. But I just don't know how many factory jobs are in a place like New York City. I think New York City is kind of
right.
It's tailored to more blue white collar jobs as the city. That's why it's one of the most expensive cities.
Bro, like, I most people in New York don't have white collar jobs.
I don't know that. Look, man, I don't know. There's a lot of white collar. Like New York's a city where white collar people go to work. It's the global.
Yeah, no, it's like really rich people and there's mad poor
white
people.
Collar capital of the world. So I don't think like
I don't even know if that's true. If it's the white collar capital of the world, but like there's really rich people.
Hey, Johnny got them chat GPT in me right now. He's the hallucinating. This shit just making up shit as he goes.
New York, yeah.
It's the white collar capital of the. Will you read that?
I made that one up. I made that one up.
Will you read that shit at? That was the chat GPT.
I made that one up.
That was funny, bro.
All right, so I got two of them right here at least. You got one that's on West 33rd Street, Amazon, New York. You got another Amazon warehouse that's on 1080 Legit Avenue. Do you want me to? I can try and keep finding more, but when I just Googled NYC, there's one on JFK.
Like what part of New York is that at?
I don't know. This is NYC. It's NYC.
I mean, okay.
That's what I Googled. Do you want like? But there's more of them though.
Okay, that ain't even the point I was making. I just thought like
the funniest shit is like where are they driving from to get they shit? Because they electric, so they can just go far, right?
I don't know.
20 miles out.
Let's also look up this white collar thing that you just said.
Well, I said that. I said that wasn't true. I said I made that one up.
All right, so
I said I made that one up.
Like, but just building a cat, like you building like a house.
I still think like when I think of New York City, I don't think of warehouse workers.
We know what you think of,
like,
but
so I mean, like when I think of like who's gonna get affected by this, I think people in New York are gonna be less affected.
Think about this: they would not have elected. They would not have elected him if it wasn't for the fact that they had a lot of poor people. To get democratic socialists, you have to have a pop. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Johnny, how about this? Do you think that there has been a lot of tech jobs in New York?
Yes. I think it's a tech city. Like you think of New York as like more
so now this sounds like this would be a reason why they would really rally around it. There's a lot of people that make a lot of money that's losing their jobs inside Madison.
See, I agree with that part more. Like, yeah, I can understand that because I see like New York as the tech capital. Tech people are gonna lose, but like Amazon, I think the rural areas. What about like rural areas are affected by more factory jobs. So let me ask you another question. Do you think that be affected by?
No.
But I never said the word factory. That was you. But so now let's think of business analysts. Maybe. Do you think there's a lot of business analysts that get paid money to look over again business analytics that are being replaced by AI in New York City? Do you think there's a lot of business analysts inside New York City?
Yeah, I agree with that. And
like it's mad like jobs that literally like all them computer jobs that Rail be talking about. You know where a lot of them at?
What, in New York? You're getting replaced. Okay, and cool. but like my thing is like you say, there's been like the economy's been messed up. People have lost jobs before, and they've never gone to like voting a Muslim in office. So I don't think it's just because of that. I think it is because
I ain't using the word just. I ain't using the word just, but
it's about the Democratic Socialist.
Yeah, Democratic
okay,
Socialist.
but Democratic Socialist. But
hey, where are we going?
Pass one of them boxes over here. He's spinning around in this motherfucker.
I think there's.
He ain't gonna let us trap him though. He said warehouse workers, white collar capital.
I agree with you on warehouse, but I don't think that's the reason. I don't think AI is the biggest push of why people have voted this guy in. I still don't think even there is effects of AI in New York. You just think that it's the job loss. Well, I think it's the climate of the country. I think it's what Trump has been saying. I think it's a lot of things. I don't think people are voting just because I'm worried. So
let's take one thing by itself. So
if things is a lot of things.
If there were if the immigrant thing was the biggest thing, why is Eric Adams getting up out of there?
What?
Like they hated how he did the whole immigrant thing. But it's not decline. Like New York City just don't love all them immigrants.
I think it's a response to how Trump is treating immigrants around the rest of the country. I don't think necessarily how they're doing it there. I think people.
But then Eric Adams should have stayed then, right? Like if immigration was an issue, do you get what I'm saying?
But they voted as somebody that they think is going to be better at this.
Also, didn't Eric Adams get caught up in like a couple different scandals?
Yeah, Eric Adams.
That's probably more reason.
Eric Adams, he be at the game with the strippers. Eric Adams was a wild New York.
And I'm a wild boy too. That's what I'm saying. Certain things.
You recognize game. Okay.
That's Quinn Adams right there.
Hey, man, put a stamp on that one. So thank God, your face, no case. So I'm gonna stay right back here.
Okay.
They seen your face before, bro.
Okay.
I
plead the fifth.
All right.
I still don't think AI is the biggest reason why he won. I don't. I think it's
all I ask is, are we seeing impacts of it? What do you think is biggest or not? I think it's it doesn't necessarily matter. My take would be that generally speaking, we are now moving towards a world that has fundamentally had to look itself in the mirror and with an understanding of what the future holds when it comes down to employment, have to start addressing it inside unconventional ways that Americans have never thought to do it. And I don't think that Mamdani and a socialist agenda at the rate that it is would even be considerable and popular if AI is not at the point that it is right now. And that's kind of where I'll take it. Whether if it's the ramifications, it's the reverberations of what AI is doing or the bleak future, I think that it's still like playing a really, really major part into it.
I agree with that. I agree. I think the future does play a lot of part in why they voted.
Hey, before we go to the what you call it, just one more meme I seen that I wish I would have sent in.
Okay.
They were in this rural somewhere, right? And there was a bunch of white folk, old white men in the plaid shirts, and you know the demographic of this, right?
Oh, you gonna say wear that MAGA hat?
Hey, my nigga said, y'all forget all your red hats. they was in the yeah, they was in the line to get
704. Yeah.
They was at the what is it? The food
the food pantry.
Yeah,
food pantry.
Yep. Y'all left y'all red hats at home.
Yep.
Leave us alone. It's cold out here.
Yeah.
You can't be hungry in a red hat.
Wear that, bro.
You can't be hungry in a red hat.
But y'all look at this.
That goes against the aesthetic. You can't be begging for food in a red hat.
Yeah, that is hilarious. Well, I mean, see, I don't like this.
Y'all got some of that pot roast in there?
Yeah.
Middle America eat pot roast.
Oh no, listen, I fuck with the pot roast. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, you season that bit. Listen, the pot roast, chuck roast, yeah.
Is your privilege hanging out right now?
You don't fuck with pot roast?
I don't like pot roast. I said Middle America fucks with it.
Okay. I was just trying to see where you was at.
Yeah, you laugh real long for us.
Exactly.
I ain't really understand it.
Exactly.
Because I fuck. Hey, Quinn, you fuck with pot roast?
Yeah. The older I got, the more I did. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, I'm a cold ass nigga. And y'all can go for first. I'm gonna go second.
Your ass up out of here.
Damn it.
Never gonna do
I appreciate it.
Never gonna do memes again.
Let my nigga get his lick back in it.
Ain't never gonna do memes again.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I had a losing streak in a bad little moment. But real, you want a legendary slide.
Right? I ain't mad at it. Bro.
I think you might have won that one time you had home court advantage.
No, I had a couple. I was winning a couple. I had a couple back to back, but then it just went dark.
Yeah.
And then I won one at the house.
That boy had looking like the Hornets, boy.
So what?
Looking like the Hornets.
Yeah, on a slide.
I don't know what that means.
The Hornets been losing lately.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, bad.
Yeah.
So I seen like something about
first.
the
Yeah, you're first, Johnny.
on that niggas in a quarter or something.
Oh yeah,
He put up like 50 on him?
They did what they had to do.
Yeah, Poole.
Is the Melo hurt?
No, he
back.
out
He's
there.
still there. Okay. It's coming.
Maybe Brandon Miller is hurt though. That's our second best player.
Oh, okay.
He been out since like the second game of the season.
Is that the Duncan nigga?
Nah, that's Miles Bridges.
Oh, okay.
That's a nigga.
Yeah,
he'll throw his girl on. No, never mind. That's a different guy. I was gonna make an off-timing joke.
Now give me the football. You give me the football. These YNs is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Oh, what?
Bro, that's insane, bro. That's insane.
He's white.
That is insane.
That's a white man.
Like you got, bro, we got a
Why you
remedy.
call him a YN? That's a white man that just did that.
Oh, was it? Okay, you got a football jersey. How am I supposed to know?
You can see the white in the skin.
I wasn't looking that hard, bro. I just saw a football uniform.
Yeah, that's too far. What you do if somebody do that to your son?
You can't really do nothing. You can talk to your kid in the car.
Don't let nobody pelvic thrust you like that again.
Hey, son, there's ever a time to get kicked out of game.
Yeah,
That was your chance.
Nah, you gotta talk to him about standing up for himself.
That's your chance.
Like the worst thing you could do is let like your kid get that, and then you run down there mad as a parent. Yeah,
that's tough.
Hey, let me get the one right beside.
Now you made it. You 10x'd it. When niggas ask why your dad running the field,
to the left. Yeah.
Get some volume. Or is it?
Oh,
She would have got a whole chicken.
What did she say?
Pick up her emotional support animal.
Yeah,
thought it was gonna be like a dog or something. She would have got a whole chicken.
Oh, rotisserie.
That's my kind of emotional support animal.
That's that.
I would take the whole chicken, bro. I like a whole rotisserie chicken. Give me that.
Soda too.
Say what?
Nothing. Never mind.
And then let me scroll down. I'm gonna play this one because this is a good one. It's gonna be in the middle, up under the nigga that say Kellogg's or white. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
You got to click over. You see the little small arrow?
He know how.
Oh, what?
No, not that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that
No,
one.
no, no,
not
no,
that one.
Yeah, that one.
I was just about to say, can they say something? This is crazy. And they say he's a pastor.
Yeah. It's another one too, Quint.
We get what he's saying, bro.
Okay, all right. Yeah, man, we gotta get. I don't.
Hey, so you going to your son was trans, right?
Huh?
Your son was trans, right? And you go in and he wants you to support him out there to the parade. And then you go with it. You gonna have a big time. Oh,
Real said turn it off. He don't need to hear it.
Oh,
Really want to hear
Real
it.
decided it was over.
Really want to hear the rest of that. He cut my meme short.
He cut it short and started talking over it too.
you missed it. We had agreed that there was enough. He said you ain't got to play all that. It was a mutual understanding.
Okay.
I ain't like the meme because I don't necessarily agree with it. I think it's crazy as fuck. That like I was telling Quinn like this, like why do men feel like we gotta make other people like weak to be strong?
Okay.
And it's like, and like there's a lot of things like in this world that like women's opinion matter on, and to act like we don't need women in this world. It's like a crazy ass like concept to me to be like, I don't care about what women like. There's things like abortion, like there's all kind of things that like where like women's opinion like really like strictly matter, and for us to be like, nah, we'll need to vote. I think that's crazy as hell. I think it's kind of like some weak shit to me to be like women don't vote because like we could be better leaders. Like it could be like we could do a lot of things to better influence the women if we're not happy with where they're at. But for us to be like, nah, they shouldn't be able to vote. and it's like, especially black people, like that's one slippery slope from us not being able to vote.
I was gonna try. Y'all remember that video where dude was talking about don't put your hands on or men shouldn't hit women, or it was something where he was like, well.
You about to do it well?
I was trying to find a way to do it well, but I agree with you though.
No, let him have it real. I just thought that shit would be hilarious.
If I was just I'm just playing. I think I agree with you, Johnny. That was crazy, and I don't even know what your congregation look like.
What your wife think?
Red Pill church house.
Like how you get that off at your house?
Yeah,
like with a wife, like what if you got a daughter? But like, there's so many things. I don't know. It's just like it made, and I've seen people like sharing it and like talking about it, and I'm like, I hope men don't really like feel this way. And like because
something going around, I think it's something going around. I've actually had a conversation with 2 different people this weekend. It's crazy you playing this meme and you saying that you've seen people like sharing this. I don't know, this red pill. It may be so like. I watched a little bit of it. I understood where they were standing on, and I'm like, okay, I don't stand that strongly over there, but I understand that. But it seems like that red pill mindset is it's as big as it's ever been, is what I'll say. It's still like it seems like it's still growing, even when you ain't looking at it. It seems like it's fading out, but then that whole stream of thought is still living.
But my thing, like,
when you say real, what?
Real just got.
He said red pill brain rot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Exactly. It's definitely. I was talking to somebody close to me earlier, and they were saying that their partner. You know what I mean? They felt like their partner doesn't appreciate women in a way, and you know what I mean.
So my thing is like I don't like to talk about nobody, but like it's kind of suspect to have like these strong feelings about women, because like I love women, appreciate them, and
talking about suspect LG,
like to like be like women can't vote and like they shouldn't be there. They ever play like to me. I feel like because like.
But what's the suspect part? What is he? They're suspect of what?
Like not liking women. Like you really don't like women to feel like they have no voice in anything that goes on, or they shouldn't be able to speak there or have an opinion on the things that go on in this country. Like they don't live here. And this is what I was telling Quinn. A lot of these dudes. And hear about that. You can't be like going 50-50 on your wife talking about she can't vote.
Oh no, you gotta be shutting the fuck
That's fucking insane. Yeah, like if you pay if your woman paying half your bills, you telling her she can't vote, you need to shut the fuck up. You wild as hell. Cause like how the fuck you a modern man talking about women can't vote? But you need that woman that pay the hey babe, you got your half of the rent.
Hey,
but you shouldn't be able to vote. But I need that half of the rent.
My bad. I'm having these like little mean fucking.
That's like to me. That's bullshit. Like,
but it was like I see when it said, right now there's a man at home sitting on the couch waiting on his wife to get back from work with a cigarette. Yeah, and that is
that's an angry motherfucker too.
Yeah, he's sick every day. She ain't let him drop her off at work either. He hot right now.
He was gonna go get some side. That's why she ain't doing it. We're gonna be a Quee house.
Shout out to the homies riding in the Nissan with the pink fluffy steering wheel.
Or the bedazzled, the bedazzled joint.
Yeah.
That's all my beans. I'm
too.
I guess I'll hop into it. Hey, chat, let us know if this next meme plays, and this will give us kind of just a feel of I know that y'all said that y'all couldn't hear the last ones.
They couldn't hear the memes.
Yeah, they didn't hear the last few. I guess it was an issue I seen over there. It said that the browser lost. But nonetheless, if you go share this tab, and then let's go to the middle one, top middle right there. Let me know what y'all think about this.
With this type head shape, these niggas be on bullshit. I've never met a nigga with this type of head shape was normal. You gotta watch out for niggas with this type head shape. These niggas be on bullshit.
But it's like the whole entire thing.
With this type of head shape was normal. You gotta watch out for niggas with this type of head shape. These niggas be on bullshit.
What the fuck is he eating?
That's what I was looking for.
But listen, I ain't gonna lie. I think that reigns
big ass piece of ham.
It ain't been one time that I've seen a guy with that head shape that I think is a trustworthy person. Like they seem like they gonna get into nefarious activities.
Well, if you do have that kind of haircut, you gotta grow the hair out too.
No, not haircut. We're talking about hair shape.
So you can hide it with a little bit of hair though. You can
hide it
so you won't see that flat.
Nah. but you can still kind of like tell a little bit. Like it be just certain things that like sometimes, like I said, I'm not into phrenology, but it's like certain people head shapes and like certain features. Erectus. You be like, it really like when they're actually trustworthy, you be shocked. Y'all ain't never seen a nigga that you just didn't think was trustworthy, and then they shocked you.
For sure.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh no, for sure. Yes, for sure.
And it be just based off how they head look. All right. So do you see the the white guy with the hat on under Trump? Let's go to him. This is a shout out to the homie in the panel.
Do we get a call that someone in this house is Unk status?
I'm not Unk. I'm Big Bro.
Okay. Do you have any way to prove that?
6 or 7.
You just say or? Yeah, that was weird. Sir, do you mind if we come in and take a look around? Sir, do you know any other memes?
Yeah, my hand is a dolphin.
What the fuck was that? I don't know. I thought he was reaching.
Never
heard of it. Let's go ahead and check his PC.
I'm telling you, you're not gonna find anything.
Yeah, right here. He's got Gangnam Style on his recent
we didn't
watch.
go too deep
bro,
into
that's
this.
gotta be autoplay.
The first part was it wasn't pointed at anybody specific on the panel, but it was pointed specifically at a person on the panel.
I don't know who they're talking about. I don't know who they're talking. I have no clue.
Check out IG. Make sure y'all run up the numbers on our IG. I think we have a clip that speaks to the Big Bro Unk status thing. So today, Johnny, I think you plucked out some of them grades.
I took care of them.
Yeah,
took care of them. Big Bro today.
You big bro today?
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna put the uncle.
Damn, turn the head around like that white man.
Y'all ain't gonna put the uncle on me. Now, I ain't down that bad. I ain't turning. I don't wear no backwards hats.
All right. That's it. You gonna do? Hey, fellas, again, this is my
1,
PSA.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
6, 7. But
real don't think that shit funny.
I don't know about the song or none of that shit. So I mean, it wouldn't be funny to me.
That's a true Unk.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be Unk. I've been looking for.
But I'd also
for
say
a long time.
Like there's the thing where you can prematurely be Unk, you can justfully be Unk, and then you can run from the Unk. And like right now, Johnny.
I'm not.
I'm
still the youngest person in here.
They ain't got, nigga. But they ain't got nothing to do with like
you trying to compare yourself
like everybody. If you in a 35 and
up
up room and you the youngest nigga, you still a Unk.
Just the youngest Unk in the room.
Yeah.
I think Unk should go to like 40, bro. I don't think nobody should be Unk.
No, that's OG.
See, Unk don't care nothing about what you think about what it should be.
Yeah, right.
It just exists. It is what the fuck it is.
Right.
About what I think.
Right. Hey, quick, can you go to the my memes real quick? Trying to think. Like there's a few good ones. If we can go to, I guess we can start this quick one. Trump, the stimmies. He popped out with he trying to bring back the stimmies. He said the stimmies got him really favorable
and it's dark for him right now.
And not votes, but approval right now, as Rail said. The approval for Trump when it comes down to his base is as low as it's ever been. I think he said 30. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Stimmies everywhere. Could you go to his statement? He said people that are against tariffs are fools. We're now the richest, most respected country in the world with almost no inflation. Didn't inflation just go up? All right, in a record stock market price.
Hey, buddy, why
401ks are at the highest ever.
I believe it.
We are taking in trillions of dollars and will soon begin paying down our enormous debt.
Capital letters.
37 trillion.
How you
record investment in the U.S. Plants and factories going up all over the place.
No, they are doing a whole bunch of them nuclear plants.
He'll be in New York. They kicked him
out of data center, Jones.
They kicked him out of New York. You talking about middle America.
And a dividend of at least $2,000 a person, not including high income people, will be paid to everyone.
Dividend was a good word to use.
But hold on. Time out.
That was a good word to use.
Time out.
It feels better when you say it that way. You know what I mean?
Time out. As an American who might be getting the $2,000.
Okay.
Why the fuck is he giving it to us? We got $37 trillion worth of debt.
Well, like I think you're asking the wrong question. I think that all he's doing is repackaging the money that you're spending. Tariffs impact us.
So that's not even
we pay more money for shit right now.
But I get that. But like,
and so they're just giving you back some of your money that you lost.
Oh, so it ain't even like defecting the debt. It's not even like. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like being in that much debt, trying to buy niggas is
the American debt problem. I think that there's why I don't give a fuck about them paying down the debt. Rising never $5 trillion. Well, like what? How does that ever impact your real life? like it don't. But like exactly. So
eventually the dollar will crash.
Like you trying to make me argue for Trump? If anything, give the 2,000 to niggas or people, should I say? My bad. Listen, we going corporate, y'all. We letting go all our N-word problems and addictions. We leaving the N-words over there. We also putting bleeps on all of our call-ins from here on out. I'm gonna have a bleep button for you.
I'm coming hot.
Especially if Kabu talks.
Shut up, but yeah, let's get back to it. Did y'all have any commentary about him dropping the stimmy?
And I think when he start buying, I think it's to tell you where he at.
Yeah, it's dark. They start shooting a couple quarters. It's dark
to the regular folk. Yeah. You don't care about us. Anytime he start coming back to the regular, you know, like you got that cousin. He'll never fuck with you, but when he show up, like what you need, bro?
Yeah,
this Trump.
Yeah. Could you go to the to my memes again? Let me look at them. Y'all want to talk about broke folk? Scroll down a little bit. Damn, there's so many good things. All right, fuck it. Let's have a hip hop conversation. Let's go to where you see Malice and Kendrick Lamar. These are the Grammy Best Album nominees.
Ooh, let's see.
Glorilla, Glorious.
Your boy ain't on that.
JID, Good. Me, God loves. God does like ugly. The Clips, Let God set them up. Sort them out. My bad. I can't talk today. Kendrick Lamar, GNX, Tyler the Creator, Chronocopia. What do y'all think? Did they get it right?
No.
Who did they miss out?
Gibbs
would be a good one.
And Chance.
Oh, Gibbs and Chance. Okay.
Yeah. No, y'all know my album of the year.
Gibbs, like I would play, but I ain't heard.
I think that this is a really, really good group, though, in my opinion. I think if I'm gonna have to compare Gibbs and JID, because I think Glorilla for commercial rap, she
deserved to be there.
She deserves to be there, and this is pre Cardi B album. Cardi B, she got the women tweeting. It just is what it is. But Glorilla has had a run, and commercially as what she is, I think that she is what it is. If I had to go any of these albums and Freddie Gibbs, it's hard for me to take one of these albums off.
You wouldn't take Tyler off?
Well, see, I don't listen to Tyler, but his impact has been wild.
Yeah,
it's hard to like.
Impact has been bigger than Freddie.
Yeah, and he sells more than all these niggas. Like him and Kendrick Lamar are the highest selling two guys.
I think Chance. I could probably take Tyler off for Chance.
I would myself, but that's just my ear. I understand why he's there. You know what I mean? Just
Glorilla. Huh?
Like I think Tyler, when he did something, he actually came to UNC Charlotte. I think he had one of those cargo ship containers, and he had chromacopia. Like
he did promo like that. He did
something here in UNC Charlotte, and I remember back in the 831 days that IFHY. Tyler's got some hits.
Oh no, Tyler makes really good music.
I mean, this album
I actually like the last
of the year.
I listened to his last album, and the album was fire. But
where y'all going though?
Huh?
Where y'all going though?
Where we going? What you mean?
Like who y'all going with?
JID.
Oh,
give me JID.
I would love for JID to win. Who is going to win? If I had to like really, really bet,
God bless the Clips.
I think Clips.
Kendrick. I think Kendrick would.
I think Kendrick's run has already happened.
But the fact they put it on there, I think he has to get it because they put it.
I don't think that he has to. I think that he was inside the parameters to be able to get it. Like he dropped at a really like in between time. Yeah. And if you didn't with the numbers that he sold and the Super Bowl and all that shit, I think that it makes sense for him to be on there. Like,
mark my word, the Clips gonna win because the Clips performed at what, the Vatican?
The Vatican
2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, I like the Clips album too.
I think to me, I think the Clips in like the cultural moment of it. I would love for JID to win. Like I think that will help push him into like that next stratosphere.
But now Clips probably gonna win.
As a person, I fuck with Jid too. Like I actually fuck with Jid as a person too.
Mm-hmm.
How humble he is and like his respect and appreciation for the music and in the craft. And he can just rap his ass off. For me, my album of the year is Chance. But if we going off for this, I'll probably go with Jid myself. Okay. I like the Clips album. The Clips album was good, but I'm not giving the Clips album over the Jid album.
I think Clips will win it though, just off of who they are.
Well, I think their rollout made more of like an impact.
That is true too. They did go back and listen. They did have a hella rollout too. They probably win it.
What y'all playing off Gen X now?
I don't listen to a lot of music, so it's hard for me to answer that at all. I'm not playing anything.
When's the last time you played Gen X? Something off Gen X?
I haven't really played it because I don't really like that, but like it was on the radio. Like
I ain't talking about the radio. All right, but go ahead, we good.
I get, but
I haven't really gone back and listened to a lot of music. Like I just go back and listen to R&B like that, like mainly.
Yeah, that's what makes it tough. But like when I'm playing music, I will go to like the intro. I definitely play the intro. If I care to listen to music, I'll play the intro. And there's like one more record on there that's hard that I tend to go back to. But yeah.
Look like said that he looked like Whoopi Goldberg.
Who looked with the suit on?
Tyler.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's wild.
Unc don't be sparing nobody. Boy.
No, he don't.
He don't be sparing nobody.
Unc come with anybody.
All right. Yeah, I think that
that's it.
Yeah, I'll tap out right there.
Hey, all right. Hey, finally, big dog.
Fuck you, Johnny.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, you hit the wrong button.
Uh-oh.
What, you got to reshare it?
Yeah. Solo real. I'll get you right.
Yeah, I got some pretty good memes up here, bro. I think that one's funny.
Hit his camera.
That one's funny. Oh, we're gonna go. Okay, I see where we're gonna go.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
What happened?
Donald Trump watches NFL game in DC amid reports he wants the team's new stadium to be named after him. I did not know that's what the deal was getting held up for. He wants to name it.
I should have reordered these for you. But scroll down. So I'm when it comes down to, especially with my daughter, I'm like very particular about how she pronounces words. That's just one of those things for me. And even with my wife, I do the same thing. It aggravates my wife though.
Oh, I already know that's some.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
What they can't say? What kind of way?
No. I'm talking about.
Give us an example.
I can't give you an example.
You just corrected them for you.
This is an example right here. Go to
potato.
Let me see. 3 from
if
the
they
bottom.
Say what? How you correct? Can they get that one off?
I don't even know what that is.
What? They can't. Can they get that one off?
Man. Hey, go to that one right there. Check.
Like what? Wait. Stop moving the bag. It tastes like what? The blue Slurpee. I put a blue Slurpee in mine, and I put it at the bottom, thinking it was the blue kind. So I like the blue one. No, tastes like pina colada, and it's nasty. Taste it.
Shit like that be taking me out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I laugh like a mellow one. Something like that be taking
she
me
like
out.
pine.
I thought that was good. Okay, go up to the one y'all know. I like the kid memes. Go one above that. Yeah. And y'all know we used to hit the backflips back in the hood.
You learn something new. He gonna show me. Let me see.
Shit,
I couldn't do backflips.
I get you.
But we had some guys in the hood that could do backflips.
I just need a wall.
What you working on?
I need a wall. I got it.
I don't know. Yeah. Let me see. Oh.
It's not the hood.
No hands.
That's definitely
no hands like your dad. Let me show you. Good guy.
Kill this shit.
Yo.
The funny part
You doing this too? You gonna do the backflips too? Watch out.
It's almost so.
Hey, let's go. You gonna do the backflip too?
Oh,
huh?
man.
You ready? Let's see. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Let's go.
What's this?
Here it come right here. Hello.
Oh Lord.
Yo. When did you start do not do that? Do not
Who that?
He looked straight to the little one.
Went straight for it. Hey, you better not start that shit.
I know you see this.
No, 100%. You know that's the little kid.
The crazy part, little kid probably already did it, got it down packed.
Oh no, he couldn't even do the first one.
Well, he did it.
All right, now scroll. Oh, scroll up to Triple H real quick. Let's just go into some nostalgia.
Hell yeah.
They say that was the time to be alive. Then that X jumping joint.
It's actually kind of wild when you look at some of this stuff. Like they was Xing each other though. Did you just see that? It was
I'm not doing that. I ain't never seen that.
Just keep looking.
X somebody else's?
Just watch.
Oh, that's insane. Diabolical.
That's like Tyson up there.
Yeah, that's a wild. That's crazy.
Right.
Oh damn! But this was a. Oh, I'm sorry. Can we do my last conspiracy one real quick?
Go ahead.
All right,
the last one that's on there.
Shout out to Toe. This will be
the
most recent.
Way down.
Yeah, the most recent one.
That's your boy.
Yeah, great.
Something that you disagree with him on.
I don't think this is a conspiracy one though.
How you gonna tell me what my mean?
That I fuck with the most is 1A, 1B. 1A being reptilians.
Oh yeah,
like shape-shifting reptilian.
Yeah.
B, the ocean being outer space.
I like that. I
fucking love that.
I love that
because it's like, yeah, my nigga, we don't know much about it.
We know less about the ocean than we do about space.
Now let's put something in perspective.
Yeah. This is tap in.
You mean to tell me these niggas landed on the moon? They was just up there vibing,
just chilling. Yeah.
You know how hard it was for them to get off of Earth, like statistically.
Yeah.
And so then, where was the launch pad on the moon? Where
they
was
didn't do it.
Yeah, bro.
The flag was going around.
Well, also too. No, but like the thing is, the thing we never question is how do they launch from the moon
and get home? Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, bro.
We never think about it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And then you just got niggas one small step. How you get that audio? How you get that audio?
It was fake.
Nigga,
we didn't land on the moon.
If you go to the wrong street, your cell phone signals start getting janky.
And this is the 60s.
These niggas got signal in outer space.
In the late 60s.
One small step.
Niggas didn't even want black people eating vanilla ice cream. But we on the moon. Nigga, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on it.
Welcome to another edition of Tap In.
Do that one in there.
You know what I'm saying?
We just threw some.
You saying that pretty much black people still couldn't eat a vanilla ice cream, and y'all niggas
just to bring it on home. That's how they did that shit.
Yeah, that was still. Hey,
and don't forget they was racist.
Just talking about the time period. It's dating the, you know what I mean? Giving us a visualization of the time period that it was when they was doing this shit. So-called doing this shit. What do you say?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this for Tony. Like when it comes to space, because you know that's my thing. Number one, they had a whole different communication system for like radar waves. So number one, it's nothing to do with cell phones. Number two, it was a propulsion system where they used anti-gravity to launch themselves off. Now, how they had to fly to Earth and then they had to track it. That's how they figured out which ocean it was going to land in and how to be out there waiting.
So you agree we went to the moon?
Yes. Okay. There were some times I had some doubts. There's a woman from North Carolina on TikTok. I'm going to find her account. And she went into like the moon account is real. And here's why you can tell. So.
Well, you got to send that in next week because I want to see it.
Well, I got scared, boy. I ain't know where he was going.
Oh, yeah. You didn't do that one for Tone.
that was for Tone.
Tone wouldn't agree with that one.
All I'm saying is this part of To Be Fair is to be continued. So we're going to talk this later next week.
Got you.
I thought he said for Tone. I thought I didn't know where he was going to go.
So you
all right, I'm done.
Was that you saying that I would disagree with that? Or like I disagree with it? Or you saying that?
Oh, no, I'm saying you believe in the moon landing.
I don't have any like strong feelings.
Bro, it happened, dog. We
see, like that's who you have. Like that's
okay. Whatever.
Like I don't like have a feeling about it.
We talked about this like a week ago. Like you left.
We're gonna keep talking about it.
You left out of here like I'm gonna go tell my wife and like you was on our side when you left.
No, I told that wasn't the moon landing. That's your stroking, bro. Like how you gonna talk about it? That didn't have nothing to do with the moon landing.
You came back and went outside, and now you came.
Whatever.
God, reboot this nigga.
Y'all niggas crazy. All right, so I guess is it time that Rail? for topic of the week.
And I got it. This one ain't gonna take long. We ain't got much time. It ain't gonna take too long. So this is something that I'm kind of struggling going back and forth with. Right.
Okay.
As the leader of my family and the head of my family, there's some struggle. And it started. I'm not gonna say it started. It was a thing from Halloween, right? But now we're going into Christmas we'll be going into Christmas soon. And it's still one of those things where I just question, like, how much, as a man, as the leader of your family, how much of what you believe do you feel you should kind of push on to your family? Because like the idea of like I don't like Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the demons and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I rock on the Yah side. All of that ghosts and goblins on Yah's side.
Oh, okay.
So I don't do like the demons, and I don't like my kids. I don't really like that. But then it's like, okay, do you take this from the kids, from them being able to dress, to her to be able to be fucking
like the childish part of the whole
yeah. And it's like even like for Christmas, that's not one of those things that I've just it's not a holiday that I like. It's like, okay, do you take Christmas away from your kids?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or even if you say, oh well, we're gonna do Kwanzaa, but like, you know what I mean? How much of your, especially, and then my wife, she loves those holidays too. She loves the dressing of the kid thing. She wants the pictures. Mm-hmm. She likes the presents under the tree and the, you know what I mean? She loves this whole, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, okay, at what point are you doing too much to step on those types of moments? Or what would be, let's say that you decided to stand on it, what would be a reason or
to be a Grinch?
Right. Like what, you know what I mean?
Listen, I get you.
Like
in like through my experiences of it, because again, I'm not a Halloween or Christmas person at all. Like I don't really celebrate either of them, and I didn't grow up celebrating either of them. But my son has celebrated, and with his mom, he celebrates Christmas, I guess, quote unquote, every year. Mm. And I think, even with Taj, like they have like Christmas family traditions and shit like they do, and like they didn't had it over here before. Like if Taj wants to do Christmas things with Isla, like here's like, to me, like these are, for me personally, these aren't things that I think are hyper consequential, and I think that above anything, more than not, there's a lot of tradition of family gatherings that exist within this. And to me, I've like with QJ and his mom, they have like their, on the Christmas Eve, they do this thing with the family, and as everybody comes into town, and they do that. And could I easily have been a like dick about it? Yes, but for what? In my opinion.
And then it goes into like, so for me, there is a spiritual side of that too.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
like,
I understand where you landing at. I understand exactly where you landing. You add that spiritual. Go ahead, Johnny.
I mean, even like, and I think it's different with like, you say religions and holidays, but I think
I ain't say religion, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, Christmas is a religious holiday.
Okay.
I mean, it technically is, but I don't think like
technically it's not. But go ahead.
Was it's celebrated. It's celebrated. I mean, it's a pagan holiday. I know what you're talking about, but it's celebrated in church.
Okay,
big time. Christians do it, but my point is, I only bring it outside. I think like you should teach your kids what you believe, so like they will know what you believe and where you stand. And I think if you have good beliefs and you're like really rooted in what you're doing, you just give it to them. And I think it's up to them to whether they choose to believe, but I don't think you should indoctrinate your kids and like make them believe what you believe. I think you should present it to them. You should, advocate for the things you believe, but I think there's a line where it crosses and it becomes indoctrination. I think it's okay for your kids to think differently than you. And I think there's a respectful way to do it too, but I think like we don't want to indoctrinate our kids, because a lot of times that backfires. You'll push something, and they'll just run away, or they'll go doing the opposite. So that's not what we want. We don't want to push our kids away from us. We want to, create a space that's open and welcoming for them, and we can have our beliefs, and they should be presented so people know. But I think when you start indoctrinating and like really trying to impose your beliefs on your families, when you can ultimately like lose a lot, you can lose your family or lose their like trust and belief in you because
and I think that like there's like the line of conviction. So to me, I think that a lot of it comes down to like how strongly you are convicted about a lot of these things. So for me, I don't have strong convictions about holidays at all, so I don't care. So then it's not a thing for me to think about, like whether you do or don't. Everybody know that I ain't the one that's going to be the one putting any of these plans together or doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's something that it's necessary for me to show up to, I'll show up. Whatever. Like because again, it don't matter to me. It's not a thing to me. But there are some people that these things are like explicitly, specifically convictions that they go against, and I think that at that point, that's when there's conversations to really be had. Where if like your conviction, like your true conviction, and not necessarily like it just being a strong feeling, but like this thing is the devil, for example. I think that if you look at it as that's different than saying I don't like this holiday. Let's just use Halloween because of some of the things that it might represent. I think that those are like a little bit of a different thing, and where like if you have like that strong conviction, then I think that there's like a conversation that probably has to be had with like your partner, and how do we address this within our house, especially if like this is something that you like. And I think like that then becomes however y'all like sparse out, in my opinion, like different disagreements. And I think like this would fall closer to like a religious ideological disagreement, if you're saying like, not saying you specifically, like if we're speaking in general, like if you're saying like Halloween or Christmas or Easter or anything like that, where first to me it seems like then a conversation about spirituality and religious or religion in the household will probably be first, and then second would be how do we approach these things, because like there's also still, in my opinion, the idea that even if you disagree with some of them. And again, like this is where like it's disagreement and conviction. If you disagree with something, you can inform your kids of said things that you disagree with about. But like, hey, like I understand that this is also like a cultural, like kid moment, however you want to wrap the thing up in, and that this is an experience that you will have resentment for later. To where like, all right, we can do this under the guise of these specific parameters. But in general, I disagree with these things about it, and I want you to understand that part.
Yeah,
that'd be my take.
It was funny because like I talked to Nana about it, because we got we live in the areas come a long way, and so like you have a lot of people that'll have like the decorations on the outside of the houses like it's damn Christmas. You know what I mean? You got some people. One person got the fucking 12-foot skeleton dude and all that. So it's like a lot of that going on.
Are y'all doing competitions in the neighborhood and shit?
No, I don't think. Well, I don't know.
Somebody doing a competition.
They probably are. They probably
sometimes people be in secret competitions.
Yeah, they got like the yard of the month and all that stuff.
Oh, they doing a competition.
Oh, they definitely.
Yeah, so like they probably are doing it. But as we were driving through the neighborhood, I'm like, Daddy don't really like Halloween like that. All of these skeletons and the ghosts and goblins and the demons and devils and all that stuff. And I told her like if it was up to me, we really wouldn't. Not even if it was up to me, but for me. We wouldn't really be doing all of the dressing up and all of that stuff. But I don't stand on it too much. And I like literally just telling her exactly like how I came through the process and why they're still doing it is because like I don't want to take that away from y'all, and you know what I mean. Blah, blah, blah.
So for you, it's more of a like you don't like it, but it's not a specific conviction.
Right. It doesn't like convict me. And then she, the funniest thing, she was like, "Yeah, you do it to see us smile, right?" And I was like, "You got it."
Can I ask y'all something?
Yeah.
Just to like reverse it, because y'all said y'all didn't celebrate.
She's smart. She's a smart girl.
That's fire. But what like, because you said you didn't celebrate like Christmas or Halloween. You didn't celebrate like Halloween.
Yeah, we didn't get to celebrate Halloween.
Do y'all feel like, and I don't know whether y'all wanted to or not, but did y'all feel like maybe like that may lead y'all to feel the way y'all do now, or do y'all
about
feel like
what?
about like missing out on like certain holidays and stuff?
I personally don't feel like I missed out.
No, but you saying the fact that you were raised not doing it, now you don't feel like you're missing out as an adult. Do you think that that's the reason why you feel?
Oh, is that what you were saying?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
I thought you were saying.
Well, I was asking like, did you have any resentment for like? I know like with Christmas, that's a big
spin in a different way.
Now you usually use resentment. That ain't what you said the first time. But okay, what are you trying to say?
If you'll let me, I'm trying to get it out. But I'm asking like because y'all didn't celebrate. Is there anything like that y'all did have resentment that's making y'all like be a little like more open to your kids celebrating the holidays nowadays?
Basically, did y'all feel as though y'all missed out as kids? I don't get to dress up. I don't get to be Wolverine.
I think I guess it's kind of like a tough one. Like so in our household, like it was addressed early, so I didn't specifically feel like I really missed out a lot. But of course, I think that I'd be remiss to be like, oh shit. When Christmas morning come, you see everybody outside with the new little things and shit. Like you don't feel away a little bit, or like because it's weird because I never felt anger about it. I don't know if I really had like a FOMO about it. I guess, but it was an observation that I had, and it was an expectation that I understood. That hey, like we Muslim, so we're gonna be a little bit different, and it just is what it is. But I've also I kind of just accepted it, and like it's like with me with Jordans. Like I buy my son Jordans, but I personally just don't wear Jordans.
And then it just is. Don't buy Jordans for nobody in my house.
Word, yeah, and so
don't matter if you want them or not. I don't care.
And like okay,
it's kind of asshole because like my wife likes.
What about LeBron's?
No, I don't buy LeBron's either.
What about John? John got some fire. I'm
gonna
cop them.
We ain't buying no NBA dumb boys, man.
I'm buying some dumb boys. Hey, he got some fire coming on the 15th. I might have to cop them.
With that whole Degenerex thing, we need to like bring back the lugs. Y'all remember lugs when we used to advertise them like during wrestling? Like it was kind of like the hood boot.
Talking about the Birdman.
Talking about bringing back the Birdman.
We need to bring them. Now we gotta bring back the lugs.
I remember I wanted to get them Timberlands. And old head got me them Colorados.
Oh, y'all talked about that on one of the shows.
Yeah,
recently.
We did. Yeah. Nigga, then he gonna blame me for him getting me.
Well, you didn't speak up, nigga.
I heard him. What I want.
I heard him. He said, "Hey, if my daughter don't like something, she let me know."
So we got to
just let me get off with it. So fuck it.
We gonna go back and forth with it. I tell you I want something, but won't you get these? All right, bro. I'm not gonna go. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Especially either way, if y'all go but watch who you talk to. That was a good conversation.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess this still addressing your question. I think that there's probably some basis of it. I know for me, I didn't have as strong convictions, but I also know that other people inside our household, like it hit differently. So like there's a thing that as parents, I guess I'll put it, to be weary and understanding of isolating your kid away from like these cultural moments that they have no choice but to ingest and digest. Yeah.
That's all I was asking, just kind of like.
So, but do you still buy something for QJ for Christmas? I understand like no decorations, all that, but do you actually still buy? You make a purchase for him for Christmas?
Nah, I don't really buy presents. But so when he was younger, maybe I'd get like if there's a thing that he wants, that typically I'll get it. But as that's like moved on, like currently I don't buy anything. No. But if there's like a bigger thing for him that he needs, I'll pitch in. So like if his mom's like, we need, like I want to get him this thing or something like that. Like I'm not opposed to anything like that. But generally speaking, everybody knows, and it's like it's just understood from Taj to Samara. Like everybody, like Christmas, like I'm just not participating. If they're doing things like I'll show up, eat some of that food.
Gotta get the plate.
You.
But I just got excited for Thanksgiving out of nowhere. But I'm excited.
You gonna celebrate a little bit? You say it's a plate. I'm gonna eat.
If that's celebrating, I go eat. I ain't putting up nobody decorations. I ain't put like I think at one point Taj might have asked about like a tree. Like I don't care if you want to like put a little small tree in the house. Like
now, what about a big tree in the house?
Again, I personally don't care.
Okay, you just said a little small. That makes it like
that's what she talked about.
Okay.
But if that's something that you grew up enjoying, and you want to have that enjoyment with her, like it's not a reason. Like I don't have a strong enough conviction to want to take that away from you.
What about you, Real? That's the same question I asked.
Yeah, you know the crazy thing is, me and my wife never celebrated Christmas and all that stuff before we had kids. And with the kids, I actually I'm looking forward to Christmas.
Not talking about for me. What? I was asking like when you were growing up, like missing out on the Halloweens and stuff. How did that like?
Oh. So the Halloweens. So at the end of the day, I was in the hood, so like we weren't supposed to be doing stuff. But you still, you know what I mean? If I could find something, you know what I mean?
You go outside a little bit, get your little bag.
I'm still trying to get, you know what I mean? I'm going to go and steal.
I done did that.
He going to get some tricks.
You got to get that little bag off, bro.
Especially in the hood, you got a bike, you know what I mean? You got them.
As a matter of fact, when I think about it, I think my people did let us go out with the little Food Line bag, but we wasn't putting on no costumes.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't get no costumes.
But you can go get some free candy.
Yeah, no, you know, the biggest reason why I don't like Christmas, well, I'm getting better with the kids. The kids love it, so that it's actually winning me over. Is I made my mom cry on Christmas when I was
you told us that.
That shit stick with me. I'll never forget that. And so I literally didn't like Christmas at all.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's to put a whole different connotation.
That's completely
that's a
different.
totally no, I remember that now. So yeah, that's totally different.
But yeah, other than that, like I'm looking forward to letting them kids get
up.
I'm
looking forward to
get up under that tree. Oh, thanks, man.
Like
that's gonna be a fire day, bro. I'm really looking forward to
some turkey, some greens.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually,
we might bring Thanksgiving back here next year. Not
turkey.
Hey,
turkey wings go crazy.
Think about like hosting Thanksgiving. Like it'd be so fun for a little bit, but you also enjoy the off years too. When you could just not be the house for a little bit, like it'd be fire.
It's good to switch,
but it is also like I love the convenience of like
that's what I was about to say. Yeah. When it's at your house,
oh no, I'm saying
it's about having that.
Oh no, I'm a
leftovers be fire. You got
the leftovers be fire.
Our family take leftovers.
But like
how long is too long to be eating leftovers?
Well, I'm running for at least a week.
Nah, you can't get to the next Thursday.
I
cannot get to the next Thursday. That's wild.
Listen, y'all cannot get to the next
Thursday. I'm getting the weekend.
I'll go to Tuesday.
Nigga, listen. Y'all better learn how to freeze.
That's about it.
Y'all niggas better learn how to freeze food.
No.
But leftovers aren't frozen. You freeze it. That's different. But leftovers in the refrigerator for a week. You don't want to eat them.
Listen, I'm gonna eat it till it's gone.
Yeah, I'll be eating them leftovers
for a week.
So
I'm gonna eat it till it's gone. If it's a week, it's a week.
So I mean, like, are we gonna do like Friendsgiving at Q's 25 or 26?
Oh no, it wouldn't be 25. We could do 26. I'm cool with that.
And talking about like the babies and all this other stuff with gifts and all that. I don't know, like to be fair, should we have like a toy drive or something like that for like
that would be fire.
That would be fire.
I like that.
Actually, that's great. Appreciate that, Quinn. Hey, y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, my name on the streets is Saint Quinn, so I'm gonna do it for the babies first. God bless my mama.
Santa Quinn.
Yeah, no, that'd be fire. And I was like something else my brother did that I wanted to do is like he used to take his girls every year. They would go down to the homeless shelter and give gifts to the kids. I
do Angel Tree every year.
Do that every year, and that's something that I would like. It was like one of those things that's like that's the right answer. The implementation it hasn't quite happened. You know what I mean? But I think that is a good gesture. You know what I mean?
It's cool. If you feel like doing it, I ain't telling nobody
about the giving part. That's like just to make sure.
See, I could, you know how you skip over all that? Just don't celebrate it. I ain't gotta get y'all niggas nothing.
Got your money.
It's the fucking Grinch over here, man. This motherfucking heart 3 times too small.
Nobody.
Man, give them babies a bicycle. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I ain't giving them no bicycle.
I don't want to do the task. I'm be honest.
My man talking about
like I'm all for the shelters and the homeless people and the food pantries and shit. I just don't feel like doing that task. I'll be all right if I ain't got to go do that task.
I'm just saying,
like, go to the store and try and buy some stuff, and then meet kids at that space.
There's a drop off point. For
it's just kind of like
shout out JT's Kia. You know, we got Toys for Tots. You know what I'm saying? Give them little tots.
You said what?
My car dealership's doing that. You know what I'm saying?
They're doing what?
Toys for Tots.
That's cool. Yeah, if you got some toys, drop it off at their box. But yeah, like imagine having your right. Pause, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's just maybe there's an optic thing that I don't like. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I can probably unpack it at some point. But yeah, like imagine going with your kids that got a decent life to go drop off some presents to these kids with coal all on their face and you know what I mean, boogers in their eyes and shit like that.
Yeah, man.
They wash their face.
And I mean, at least you're teaching your
kids. I'm talking about the kids from Oliver Twist, bro.
I'm just saying they ain't got wash rags in the hood no more.
Yeah. Well, I think he was talking about being at the shelter or something like that.
I was not necessarily saying that. There's like a lot of drop-off points for dropping off toys to where if you're going to like
you ain't got to interact with them.
You don't have to interact. I think that maybe what stresses people out. But like giving like a baby like an $18 toy, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want no baby crying like on Christmas and stuff like that. And it's $18. You know what I'm saying? I can do something like toxic with that $18. Let me do something positive.
Yeah, I think you went too far. So you putting the dollar amounts and stuff on there. I don't want to talk about all that part. You know, when you talked about a bike a second ago, I'm not buying your younger no bike.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about Christmas from '96. Christmas '96 was like my best Christmas when I got my Power Rangers back, and then I got my Huffy in '98. So
what are you willing to drop off to those underprivileged?
Don't ask me to drop off.
But what are you willing to again? There's no way for me to make this a pause-worthy thing.
Yeah.
But drop off
so it wouldn't be the thing.
put
So
inside the box.
no, what it would be is that I would give my daughter a certain amount of money, and I would let her go to a store.
How much money?
Probably about $50, $100.
Oh, so you would let her give a $100 present to them kids?
Not $100 present.
Yeah. All right, there
y'all
we
can
go.
hear us again.
All right, and like that, we back.
We bike.
Q said, "Keep them pores over there." So now, and the thing is that
hey, Q ain't with it, bro. He ain't gonna help nobody on this out of the street.
We sound like me now.
You said me?
Yeah, you said.
Oh no, that's not even specifically what I'm saying. I think that there's a weird contrast if I'm bringing my kids that I think have and they're giving to kids that don't have none. In comparison to like for me, if I'm just helping in general, I think that's like it's a different feel. So like,
no, I understand what you're saying.
For example, like a big piece of an endeavor that I'm about to embark on is going to be like reach back into the community and being able to grab kids that can't and present them with options that just or education and tutoring and different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that that's different than like having my kid inside they nice good clothes and knowing that they got like a nice little space to go to, hand some kids that don't have the thing. I don't know. It's just like a weird little thing.
I think it's also that you're sure that you are blessed, and this is a reality for people as well.
Yeah, I think the gestures.
Oh no, like I get how my kids see that. I just don't like the optic of the other way. Yeah, it's just like yeah.
Feel like you're rubbing it in the face or something.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, but at the end of the day, somebody got to do it, and it's going to be someone that has more means than the person that's getting the thing.
Oh no,
so that optic is always going to be there. That's no way around.
I like the idea of like the drop off the box and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But we ain't got to go hand these kids with coal in their eyes.
Well, I mean, I don't even know exactly how that
eyes, bro.
They ain't got no. They got
bro.
They ain't got they shoes talking and.
See, I can't talk about.
I'm joking.
You better get if I said the same words,
no, that's
the same
you
words.
mean it. You double down and triple down.
See, the thing is that like I'm making a joke.
I be funny. I'm funny as hell.
No. You dead ass serious that.
My man said
throw him in jail is worth the squeeze, and then your eyes start like I told you when that one eye start getting short like this. And you start looking at me while I'm talking, you just staring at me. I'm like, all right,
boy, here we go.
Johnny really mean it.
Hey, what my man say? What was that we was all over here for? What was that?
Hey, chill.
What my man say?
Hey, stop. Hey, say that. Hey, Q, put it on me.
He said the generational run is over. That's all right.
It's over with. Hey, it's over with. Hey, this was a good show too.
It was fun.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the chat. Chat be going up.
For sure.
Yes,
y'all catch us after this. Please drop us a comment, hit the subscribe button.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us on all social media at the To Be Fair Show. It's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. December 20th,
Tubies.
The Tubies. Yeah. Stay tuned. We're gonna give y'all more information coming up. And I'm your host, Johnny P.
Over here, real.
It's Q.
And we out.
Bow, bow.